Welcome, everyone, to Vecna House of Ruin, Chapter 5, Episode 2. We have a few less players today, but that's not going to reduce our hijinks. I have Lilith's character sheet, and I'm going to be running her. We also have 4 of our players around the table. I'd like to start out with, because we haven't done this in a little while, going around the table, introduce yourself as a human, as a player, and describe who your character is. As a character, and describe who your character is. That makes more sense. And share with me your passive perception. So I'm going to start this way because I never go that direction. So starting with
Max, the Asimara barbarian, with a perception of 15.
All right.
I'm Willie Dunker. I'm a human cleric, and passive perception of 19.
I'm Nathan. I play Magrum, who is a dwarf farmer barbarian animal lover who now has a passive perception of 11.
Woo!
Crank it up.
Watch out,
And
because he can't.
I'm Jason. I'm playing Sal. He is also a farmer, but he's a human. He's a battle master. His passive perception is 19, and his health is 169.
Dude. All right.
I just noticed that. I had to mention.
Well, Magrum just hit 200, right?
Yeah, 200 even.
Wow.
Crazy.
Level 15, yo.
Let's
So,
talk some dragons.
for those who were watching our last episode wondering what's happened, we had an impromptu second half to that episode. So things were a little weird in the Death House, maybe not exactly as written. So we're going to do a little bit of retconning. One of the retcons was these guys, during their time in the Magnificent Mansion, had the opportunity to complete the level up that they would have normally done in Sigil. So they are now level 15. So let's dive in. Let me start by asking you guys to recap a little bit what happened since you guys got sucked through the portal and you're now in this misty land of gothic horror.
So we
There is a monster in the house.
yes.
You've been told there's a monster in the house by two children.
We got dropped outside near the outside of a village, and a bunch of angry villagers with torches and pitchforks came by. We convinced them that we're not actually there to do evil stuff, and yes, we learned that there is some evil, awful monster named Strahd, but nobody's ever heard of that guy before.
They all know. They all actually know who he is very, very, very well. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Did I miss sarcasm?
Yes.
I failed my roll for sarcasm. That was a natural.
That's all right. My
And that's
voice
why there's a hand in my pocket.
my voice does not fluctuate or change ever, so that happens to people sometimes. Completely understandable. But yes, we have entered the mansion after taking our long rest, and we ran into a lady who is definitely not a soul knife, who's there to investigate Strahd, and she's been
Okay.
there for a while, and she hasn't really found out much. And we also came across 2 kids who I believe they said that they are the inhabitants of the manor, but it was taken over by Strahd, so they're a little dispossessed.
They said a monster.
A monster.
Yes. So we don't know if Strahd is here yet or not. I think we would probably notice.
Technically, Max was
foreshadowing.
the one that
What's that?
Max was the one that told them that there's a monster.
Okay. They actually would have told you there was a monster in the house as well.
Yes,
So
and
they already knew.
then our resident 8 charisma demonic-looking wizard tried to be nice to them and scared them, and they ran off.
Well, and
Tried reading their mind.
once they got freaked out, I threw an animal in the mix, and a giant hyena helped them run off.
Yes.
Yes.
Actually.
So nobody else is allowed to speak.
The appearance of Lilith is particularly unusual. You're a short, fat human as far as these people are concerned. They have never seen anybody who's not a human. Or maybe their ancestors have, or they have in a past life. Barovia is populated with humans.
He just looks like a
Strahd did
hero.
it on purpose. He captured people, brought them here, and they've been here for generations now. So yes, you look human enough. You are human. You're human.
Yes.
So most of you are okay. Lilith, on the other hand, is a chthonic tiefling. So not human. Very not human. So now, the woman that you met, Sarah Sandra is her name. And so have you guys had a fight in the death house yet? Or
No.
Nope.
okay, you just got
Not officially.
you made it in, but that's as far as it's
He
been.
fought some doors.
And some
Bought some
bats.
doors, tried to grab the
Some
kids,
bats were
and got put in a bubble.
Okay. Oh yes, weren't there some bats?
Bats were
Yes.
affected.
There were a lot of bats.
Okay.
We don't need to talk about the bats.
We don't need to talk about that.
There are some bat
I'm
corpses.
gonna have to take the bats and put them into a short because they were
Bats
worthy
weren't
of that.
fast enough to play dodgeball.
They were quick enough to play dodgeball, at least. Yeah.
Would Magram inspect the corpses?
Which corpses?
The
You
bat
said that
corpses?
3 bats were
There was
killed.
a couple bats that died.
There are 3 dead bats laying on the ground. As the door to the to the mansion opens up, and a woman who you've seen before, Sarah Sundra, I keep Sarusanda. I will try to say her name consistently, and I will fail. So keep you at home. Drinking game available.
So is it Sarah Sandra?
Saru, Saru, Sanda, Sanda.
Okay, gotcha.
Which for some reason my brain refuses to process as one word.
Well,
So-
when I originally wrote it down, I put Sarsudo. So
Sorry, pseudo. Okay.
Lisa.
We have to step out of the game
Sargento.
and spell some of these things occasionally. Definitely. All right, so she steps in and says, "Hello, I see you found your way in already. Do you recall, I was actually here on a mission. I wasn't researching Strahd, although that may have been an impression that you took. I was, in fact. I'm part of the Olmquist Inquisition. We are a interdimensional order that is charged with searching out and limiting evil where we can find it. Some we allow to exist in order to avoid greater evil from happening in the conflict. Others we limit as we can, and others we destroy. In the case of my mission, I am here searching for the same artifact that you are in order to prevent Strahd from obtaining it, which would be disastrous for this domain and potentially many others, as he would then be able to escape this prison of his. Believe it or not, this is a gilded prison of sorts for Strahd. The other group of people, however, that you must be wary of, that I'm really in pursuit of, are the priests of Osybus. Osybus. These are another set of cultists, not the ones that live in the house, but another set. It's fun having 2 sets of cultists
many
in a
cults.
house, but they're a set of cultists that are necromancers and wish to use the rod for their necromantic magic. And again, who knows what ill intent they could put it to. So, would you work side by side with me in order to attempt to stop both the priests and Strahd from obtaining this rod?
Question, Miss Sargento. I thought Strahd lived here, but he doesn't know about the rod.
He lives in this domain. It is his domain. He controls it thoroughly. However, he lives in a castle Ravenloft because
He doesn't venture out much.
he does, but only at night.
Oh, that's scary.
Yes, and people usually regret it when he visits them.
Noted.
So,
You will know if he is nearby.
Noted.
There is a
during-
monster here.
We heard. I did encounter some children running, screaming from the house.
Yeah, that's my bad.
That's why I chose to come. And Lilith looks down and blushes a little bit while you're taking
This
responsibility.
guy's out here. Isn't he?
Oh yeah.
Not this
I-
monster, different monster.
during her whole spiel, I would like to insight check her. I imagine she's telling the truth, but
Insight check.
yeah, that's like that's not great.
She's telling the truth, I think.
I think it's an 11.
With an 11,
Yeah.
you are pretty sure that she's telling the truth.
Right. So
And she is, in fact, I will, even with an 11, give you that she is lawful good.
yeah, I imagine, but I just figured to be safe.
Magram,
so-
aren't you a cultist?
Am I?
The hand.
No.
No, that's just decoration.
No.
She looks at your waist.
It was in my inside pocket.
it
Oh,
was-
it's in your inside pocket
tucked
now.
in.
Okay.
Magram has a bulge.
Yeah.
On the side. I gotta get that looked at.
Honestly, I assume most characters in D&D consist mostly of bulging pockets. Of various things.
Sorry.
Is she magical? Do we know?
She
think
does
so.
have some magic power.
Hey, look at this.
I remember, yeah.
Oh dear. Is that the hand?
Yeah, hand on a zip line.
Right, she was
So you've definitely encountered the cult of Vecna personally.
Look what I can make it do.
Indeed.
He took it as a battle trophy.
As
just to be
as
clear.
you do this, this is a very serious woman who is used to not having any fun, nor allowing those around her to have it. However, that particular display of that evil cultist's hand making a rude sign has caused her to crack the slightest of grins.
I mean, I just wanted to, show that symbol to people in case I'm not good at writing, pictures.
I can imagine, sir.
I was told to give forms for the bad dragon people.
Oh, indeed. Oh, indeed.
One of them looks
I
like
will.
the hand.
I
We'll
will
be a
make
great-
sure this finds its way to the right place after I fill it out.
We'll be great allies, I'm sure. Sir, one question. We've actually been looking for the pieces of this rod in order, similarly, to make sure that it doesn't fall into evil hands, and to actually use the parts for good. So, if we were to find this, would you have any problems with us taking it?
Indeed not.
Splendid. Then I see no reason for us to not work together.
Very good. And with that, I recommend that we split up and explore the mansion separately.
Oh,
She's gone.
we're not splitting up.
She's gone.
We're splitting up? Okay.
No, Max.
She meant her and you guys.
Yes,
I'll be over here.
That's kind of fishy.
she's fine.
Hey, I love that the designers of this module specifically said I should have her go off so I don't have to have her walk around with you guys. It's the opposite of the Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign.
So-
You want six helpers?
I
What,
do not want 6 helpers walking around with you
So
guys.
we're in some room.
I'm Jaegering one character already, that's enough.
Is there is there more than one way to go?
So, you guys,
Oh, we're doing maps now. Okay,
we actually have map now.
that's good. I
Yes.
like that.
We're still in the main room, right?
Yeah, we're still.
So yes, you guys actually combined a couple of rooms. You guys came in an entryway. Let me go to the locations here.
Yeah, the doors are
You
very
came
broken.
through a portico and antechamber, which, just to read the descriptions for y'all, so that you can get sufficiently creeped out.
What's the rope tied to? We tied a rope to.
Nova,
What's that?
the rope
We tied a
That-
rope.
that Gilbert said to tie to like find our way around.
Yeah.
It was tied to Nova. I don't
Who
think
walked through a door and promptly vanished. You guys look at the end of the rope, and it is frayed and broken by the door, and you open up the door, and he's not there.
I was gonna say
Splendid.
it's just floating in midair at the end of it.
So yes, somehow you and at this point, actually, everybody roll perception.
I don't think that's one of the things that I can use my superiority die on.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
21.
21. You think that Gilbert is not in this room, but you're not sure.
That's fine.
Everybody else is as clueless as usual about Gilbert's location.
He can before he leaves.
We may throw some retcons in next week if he's back.
Can I have the pieces of the rod that he has or had?
I would I would assume that you have them.
I'm going to find them later in my pocket when I need them.
He slipped them into your pocket without you noticing.
Yes.
Technically, he's been putting stuff in my bag.
Oh, he's
clothing.
putting it in your bag. Okay.
That's fine too.
He's been pocketing.
Yes. That's what he did with the ring. A feather fall.
Right, he was living in there for a while. So
Yeah, that too.
Which, by the way, because we did end the module, everybody did get the Ring of Featherfall. Any other magical items,
Yep.
Trevor, on the Emerald Elemental Gem. That was the thumb drive.
Oh,
Turned
it's
into an
only one.
Emerald Elemental Gem.
Right.
But everybody gets a copy.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
You never.
It's just a regular magic item now.
I don't think you mentioned what it actually
What
was.
actually
Nope.
is it?
Sorry, I forgot that.
Yeah, I got a guy.
It was pure chaos last week. I forgot a lot.
It was. That's all right. So in
Elemental Gem Emerald,
Okay.
which I believe is a water elemental, but I'm not sure, so look it up before you use it. Which it's a consumable item, by the way.
Elemental gem.
Emerald. All right.
So while you're looking that up, a hinged wrought iron gate fills the archway leading to a stone portico. Oil lamps hang from the portico ceiling by chains, flanking an oaken double door. The double door opens into an empty
It
antechamber.
is water elemental.
Which elemental?
Water.
Water? Okay.
A little surprising, but
On the south wall is a shield emblazoned with a stylized golden windmill on a red field. A closed double door stands a few steps beyond. This is the door you guys went through to get in the house.
And broke.
What's that?
And broke.
Oh, that's right, and destroyed.
Yeah, ain't no something.
It was a really nice door. Was. So yes, then you see a hall that runs the width of the house. I don't know why they say it runs the width of the house. It doesn't. Oh. This is the main hall after you get through the antechamber. So it runs the entire width of the house. It has a black marble fireplace in one end and a sweeping red marble staircase in the other. The door to the cloakroom in the east wall is slightly ajar. There are black cloaks inside that are damp. This is the room where you played ball with the bats. So, this is as far as we've gotten so far. Now, looking around this room, it has, since the chaos of a few moments ago, has suddenly formed into a more solid structure that has more detail than you noticed before. There are a pair of doors to the north, one to the, actually there's three doors to the north, one to the cloakroom, and then one on either side of the cloakroom. There's one to the northeast underneath the stairs, and then there's the door you came through from the south, and another door to the south.
okay. So the door we came through originally that leads to outside.
Correct.
Okay, so we're still just in the first room.
Yep.
Okay.
You're in the main hall, which is, just for scale, 25 feet. Oh, wait, let me double check that this is not. No, it's only a 5-foot scale, which I think is crazy. Anyway, 25 feet by 15 feet for the main hall.
It's a lot of doors for
Yeah.
room.
You'll understand what they're for in a moment when you investigate. But you have to investigate first. So, who's
You
going
said
where?
there were cloaks in the room that we're in, right?
What's that?
There's cloaks in the room that we're in.
There's a cloakroom with the door ajar, and you can see some black cloaks.
Is there an attendant?
No, there is no attendant.
Okay. I
It
mean,
is too small a house for that.
is that the only door that's open?
It's the only one that's slightly open, yeah.
Okay. Then I guess we can go take a look at that first.
Okay.
I'll take the lead.
In
I'm
the
going to immediately go up and battering ram it.
in the cloakroom, whose door is already open.
Yep.
Breaking hinges.
You're gonna break it anyway.
Yep.
Roll strength.
Blowing up there.
Give me the total, including the battering ram.
14.
Including the battering ram.
Yes. 3 plus 7 plus 4.
Wow.
Plus 5, dude.
I thought it was 4.
What's your strength?
7.
Plus 7. So
That's
it's 25.
plus 7, so 25 is the total. Or the amount.
Okay.
You're right.
Yep.
All right. So, you still break the door, but you do a disappointingly bad job of it. You just break the hinges, and it falls forward intact, with a large dent on it. But you didn't splinter the door this time.
Max, stop playing with doors.
Hi.
I'll let you know when we need to play with doors.
He's
Okay.
going to practice. I mean,
might-
it's a
might
new
wanna
thing.
close-
Magram, we can play with doors when we're done. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. I'm looking into the room now that it's not so ajar. More than ajar.
It is a floor. It has turned from a door to a floor. Yes. And you look inside. Give me an investigation just for grins.
One of these times the door is going to be a mimic.
You know, I really want a mimic. We're gonna run into one at some point, I'm sure. But yeah,
22.
haven't had one in a while. 22. These are definitely cloaks. They reek of some cults, just psychically, not physically, Magram. They are damp, as if somebody had just arrived, and they've been hung in here. They also have the really cool medieval cowl hood.
Any pockets or?
No pockets. They're just overcloaks.
Even if there was, the pockets would have already been looted.
That is true.
That's why the door was open.
That's why the door's slightly there.
Thank you for pointing that out, Max.
Like a friendly.
So there's just nothing in here but what?
Yeah, there's.
Are there any?
I would say there's 7 or 8 that
Are there
are.
any Magram-sized cloaks with hoods?
I would say you could find one from a short human that is. You're kind of bulgy in it.
Yeah.
But you can make it work.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make it work,
Okay.
and I'm gonna.
Actually, it's kind of like the thing where the guy's wearing the necktie that's the collared shirt that's too small.
I was gonna say this is
so he's
Tommy
got
Boy.
the
It's like
necktie
fat
and
guy in a
button
little
shirt.
coat.
Yeah,
But I put it on. I put the hood up.
it doesn't have arms. It doesn't have arms.
That looks creepy.
Oh, I thought it had.
It's just clasped around the
Okay.
neck. Yep.
How's this look?
Creepy.
Good.
All right. Anybody else cloaking?
This might be a good idea.
I was gonna cut them up, but I guess if we run into any
You
of them,
think it's magic? I already put it on.
well, how do you
Well, I
feel?
should have been able to detect it.
No.
It is not magic.
I feel
No
okay.
magic.
Okay.
Find it.
It's
Come
not
smell
magic.
this.
Fine. I'll put one on while I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Max, put this
I
on.
think we might need to fit in just in case.
All right. Lilith, already having felt the glare of the inhabitants, goes ahead and finds one as well that fits over her horns.
Does the clasp have any markings on it?
It has a marking.
Nothing.
None of you recognize this marking.
Lilith?
But perhaps later you could ask Sarusandin. Sarusandin.
Okay. So there was a door to the south.
So to either side, there's a door to the south you haven't gone to, and to either side of the cloakroom,
I don't know if it's right or not, but that's what I pictured in my head. There was a door to the stairs, 2 up front, or up in front, and then 3 to the south. The one,
no, there's only 1 in the south, 3 in the north.
3 on the.
Well, there's actually 2 in the south, 3 in the north. One of the ones you came through,
Okay.
and then there's another one in the south,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then there's one in the. I love doing mental maps.
You said one under the stairs.
Well, that's the third one in the north.
Oh.
It's kind of off to the side.
Okay, this is
Yep.
stairs.
Sorry, damn. No, the cloakroom plus there's a total of 4 in the north. One of them is off to the side under the stairs. How about that?
Okay.
Don't worry about which direction anything is.
Got it.
Okay.
I'll keep you guys navigating.
Yes.
I just want to
So
cross
you
off the ones we did.
north is an option. Northeast. I mean, which door would you like to go through?
Stairs?
Max
Do any of
is
them have
taking
markings?
action.
I look to the hyena. Do you want to put one on too? I still have speak with animals up.
No thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Do any of the doors have special markings?
Although he does go. Oh wait, no, I've got a voice I want to use for that.
Whoopi Goldberg?
No, Snidely.
Willie asked a good question.
You're gonna have to go back into your '80s cartoons archives to find that one. You may not. We'll talk later about it because it's definitely copyright still.
Oh,
All right, so who's picking a door?
do any of the doors have special markings?
No.
They all
Okay.
They're
same.
all
I-
basically identical doors.
I think if we came from the south, then
They
we
look
should
like they go with the house.
check that
Do
door.
any of them show up on his magic vision?
What's that?
He has detect magic up. Do any of them trigger?
No magic.
Magic on it.
Okay.
Guys, let's go clockwise.
I
Immediately goes anti-clockwise.
As you
Yeah, he's intentionally doing it right.
I want to go to the door that's at the south. That isn't the door that we came.
See? Exactly.
all right?
That's good. Good idea, man.
Which, I mean, he says clockwise, you turn 180 degrees and walk south. So, yeah, that works.
Hey.
And I'm sure Magrum is convinced that his advice was taken.
Yep.
That,
Magrum.
that was the
This
idea.
door?
So I'm
Yeah, we're
assuming
going
you
the right
open the
way.
door.
What?
I'm assuming you open the door.
No.
I'll try the handle. You know, just
You know, it's not locked.
okay. I'll slowly open it.
Okay.
Oh, it's,
And all the doors squeak.
oh.
At least a little. I mean, this is a creepy place. They have to squeak.
The
It's
next
quiet.
downtime
They
days, we
all
gotta
do
get
the
some wood.
full. They all do the full haunted house squeak every time.
I mean, leaving
That-
place
that makes
better than
sneaking
you
around
found
a little
it.
bit
But I was
difficult.
told.
So,
What do I- what do we
in
see?
this room, this is an oak paneled room that looks like a hunter's den. A stag's head is mounted above the fireplace, and 3 stuffed wolves are positioned around the outskirts of the room.
Hyena don't look.
The hyena goes over to one of the wolves, starts dominating it.
You won. You're good.
It eventually concedes that it won
Is,
and saunters away.
is there
Giant hyena, by the way. Just picture that.
is,
Yeah, I know. It's Chihuahua and something else. Yeah.
is there a desk or something in here? Or is it just
Nope. There are some armchairs and a little table. It looks like
Any other
the only
doors?
thing missing is like a brandy snifter. I mean, it is
any other doors?
no other doors.
Nothing's magical.
Well, I should ask for an investigation check. I should remember to do this no matter what's in the room.
Max is currently trying to talk to the wolf.
The wolves, unfortunately, don't respond. And one of them is snarling
15.
They can
continually.
talk to you, friend.
With
15.
a 15? No, you don't find any doors.
I would like to look for any signs of recent occupation of the room. Like,
Like anybody having a job in here?
well, you know,
No.
Anybody's recently
like
been in the room.
fresh coals in the fire, you know.
I
Warm
know
coffee
you,
on the
you
desk.
magroomed without realizing it. You said occupation instead of occupancy.
Yes, he did. Yep.
The malapropism is a wonderful thing. So yes, look around.
You want investigation, I assume?
Perception, actually, in this case.
Perception. Okay, 17.
17. You see there are some coals in not coals, but there's some ash in the fireplace. A couple of incompletely burned logs. But it doesn't look like anybody's been in here recently.
Resisting saying something.
So it doesn't seem to be anything really interesting in here.
Not particularly.
Okay. I'll check the chair and couch cushions to see if anything's fallen between them, and then that's about all I got.
Okay, with your 15, no.
Okay.
Gotta use the same check. Yep.
I don't think there's anything in here for us.
Good
Why
thing
won't
you
they
didn't
talk
knock
to
the
me?
door down.
What's that?
They're busy, Max.
Okay.
Yeah.
In shock from the recent mounting. Just saying.
Yeah. Let's go to another room.
Yeah, if it was a cartoon, one of them would have changed expression.
And I make sure to shut the door firmly behind us.
Okay. Good call. So, where to next, folks? And we'll just say across the top from west to east, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And you've already opened 2, which is the cloakroom.
The Harry Potter
So
door?
are there any more doors on this floor, or are they all up above?
No, those are on the first floor north.
Okay.
The Harry Potter door.
Right, gone up to.
The one under the stairs.
Right.
One under the stairs. Okay.
Yes.
So you go to the one under the stairs? Who
Yes.
opens it?
I will.
I got this. Watch out.
Okay, Macron's got
Watch
it.
Turning
out.
magic. I can't tell you.
Investigating the door first?
So,
Just opening it? Okay, yeah, it opens. In fact, there's no doorknob. It pushes to open.
he definitely tried
And then
to turn
as
the
you
door
shove
knob.
it really hard, It swings back at you.
What the shit?
Give me a dexterity saving throw. As the by-swinging kitchen door attempts to assault you.
12.
With a 12,
No, I'm sorry. 13.
with a 13, you get banged on the nose. You don't take any damage, but there's a little bit of indignity.
Son of a bitch. This one was well lubed, boys.
And it didn't. And this one didn't squeak. Yeah,
All right, let me handle it, Magram. I'm just gonna walk in. Push
yeah. It totally just pushes open and then
I made it
swings
easy.
shut. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This is a kitchen.
Magram, should I get revenge on
There's
the
a
door?
kitchen and pantry here.
Later.
It is tidy with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. Everything is in good repair. This is a fancy house, and this kitchen reflects that. A dome-shaped stove. Dome-shaped stone oven stands near the east wall with one of those like hooks to swing a kettle over the coals kind of cooking arrangement. Near the oven is a well-stocked pantry.
Any other doors?
As you look around, you do see a very small door over in one side of the kitchen that is about from waist to neck height.
Okay, it's
Dumb waiter.
I forget what they're called.
Dumb waiter.
Dumb waiter, probably.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll walk up to the little door. Is there any way to open it?
It just has a little knob on it. The mimic text. No, unfortunately not. It is a dumb waiter.
Okay.
I will again look for...
And there are markings on the side. There's like a rope to pull to bring it up and down. But there's markings on the side that indicate how far to pull it to go to two different destinations.
So it's too,
This one being the bottom.
too small for any of us to fit in, I assume.
None of you are small creatures. No, none of you can fit in it.
Okay. Is the dumbwaiter like thing currently?
It is the elevator car of the dumbwaiter
Is
is
at
currently
our-
at this level. Yes.
Okay.
It's empty.
Yes.
Assuming.
Okay.
No stinky plate of leftover food. No. Sorry, Max.
Is there food in the kitchen?
In the pantry.
Like fresh food?
Not so much fresh food, although there might be some salted bacon. There's beans, flour. I mean, this is a pre-refrigeration pantry, so you wouldn't have anything perishable in here anyway.
Nothing.
That would be down
hanging
in
from
maybe
the
a root cellar or something like that.
I will again look for recent signs of recent occupancy.
You see that probably the night before there was a meal prepared, but it doesn't look like it was done by anybody especially skilled, and it looks like the cleanup was kind of sloppy. Hey, Michael!
Are there?
Welcome, Gilbert. Pick a seat on the. Well, actually, you can take the end if you like. That's fine.
Are there? What was I gonna say?
Hi, don't worry, I survived.
You did?
I've been in the hospital for a couple of days.
Oh no!
Gallbladder, don't worry.
Oh,
My brother had this.
my condolences on the American medical system.
Not too bad, but dear Lord, they're messy with their stitching. Hey,
Well, thank you for coming out. Yeah, scoot
a lot
over,
of
guys.
different
Give them some
holes
room.
and bruises just now.
Wow.
That's all right. Sorry we're late.
You should have let me know. I would have sent you flowers. Ironically, of course, but
I could do with a bit of flour.
Nothing in the party changes because Gilbert's
that
invisible.
guy, they don't allow that in the hospital.
Willie, cast a spell.
Yes, please.
Is it apparent like how to? I know there were markings, but how to use the dumbwaiter? Like, could I use it?
Yeah, it's just a rope that you pull. Or actually, I would say it's a little chain.
I want to leave something for us at a higher floor. It's a present for us when we get there. What'd you give me?
It's a stick.
That's a good. We can.
I didn't give it to you. I put it inside of it.
Okay. I was thinking we put a potion in there for safekeeping.
for when we get to where we're going.
Okay, what do you put in there?
Do we know?
Who has potions?
I'm just going to get right to it and say, what can I steal?
We've already stole this stuff.
Yeah, we assume that you stole a lot of it, but yeah. So we actually have a map this week. So we've just we're going to assume.
We
Yeah.
walked in here. We checked out this door's hunting room. We checked out this door. This was a coat closet.
With year 21, you still didn't know whether Gilbert was here, so he's been here the whole time.
That's all right. I guess if we're leaving ourselves a present, I will grab some of the salted meat or bacon or whatever and put it on a plate on the dumbwaiter, along with a potion that I guess Magram is going to be putting on there.
Are you slicing the bacon or putting a slab of bacon on the plate?
You know, if it's gonna be a present, then I guess I should slice it. I have a flame tongue longsword, so I can.
This is great. Give me a dexterity check. Straight dex.
Oh, that's just the straight roll then. 11.
11. With an 11, it's maybe more pork belly rashers that are half cooked, that are like this wide each.
Well, no. See, what happens every time that I cut something is I'll get a few that are good, and then I'll like kind of like angle the blade a little bit, so like it's like they're like
they do tend to.
Yeah, they're a little wobbly, and it's like they're thicker at the top than on the bottom. Then I got to get a piece that's like the opposite, and but you know what?
That's what that score would give you. So,
it's fine.
Yes,
it's fine.
It is somewhat cooked bacon from cutting it with a flame tongue sword, which honestly that probably raised the difficulty too because you're using a sword to cut bacon.
Well, look, I have a flame tongue short sword, but I'm not attuned to it, so I can't make it on.
All right, so. Anybody got a potion?
Someone said something about a dumbwaiter.
Right? Yeah, so we're in the kitchen. There is a pantry, a dumbwaiter. It's a fairly well-appointed kitchen for the era, which, I mean, if we had to give an Earth analog, this is about 1700s technology.
We're currently putting food and a potion on the dumbwaiter because Magnum wanted to leave ourselves a present. We're on another floor.
And a hand axe.
And a hand axe. And what's the potion that you put in there?
I'm going to use one of my potions of healing that I bought the last time.
Okay. Just a regular potion of healing?
Yeah, just regular.
All right. And by the way, I'm also Jaegering Lilith.
Sorry?
Lilith, the wizard.
He's playing Lilith.
Okay, so she is still around.
Yep, she's still here.
Noted.
And at the moment, everybody else has gone into this cloakroom and pulled out a cultist cloak and is all cowled.
Would this be which cult? Which cult?
None of you know at this point.
So it's not the one I already have cloaks for.
No.
I'll take another.
It's not the cult of Vecna. Okay, you've got another. You don't know who it's for yet. You've already also met.
Do I get to make a religion roll?
Not for this one.
Okay.
They're not from this plane of existence. But you met someone called Saru Sanda, who is searching for the priests of
Osibus.
Osybus. So there are some necromancers that are after the piece of the rod that you're looking for.
This is the knife lady that we ran into last time.
Yep.
Do you want another card, my friend?
Yes, please.
Same thing?
Yes.
Guys, like my mule? Yep. And if I could have one of those pizza cutter things. The pizza flatbread? That would be great. Thank you. Yes, sir? You still can't drink? Did you want
I'm good for it.
What I wanted to say was, before he showed up, I would assume that he stole all the kitchen knives.
If it's,
The kitchen knives not as much.
if it's silverware,
However, when you guys, we'll cross that bridge in a moment.
I specifically am looking to see if it's silverware.
There is no fine cutlery in the kitchen. It is all made of iron and just for
Iron and pewter and
yeah, it's like big two-tonged forks and knives and stuff. But yeah,
right.
just for
Well, what's at the other end of the dumbwaiter?
what's that?
So what's at the other end of the dumbwaiter?
Are you a small creature?
I am indeed.
Oh shit!
He's a
I forgot
halfling.
about that. Well,
Can he fit in there with
you would have to actually collaborate with your cohorts because you cannot operate the dumbwaiter yourself. It has a chain that you have to pull that's on the outside.
I hate to be this guy. He can just climb up. He doesn't need it.
But the car is a box.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have to damage the dumbwaiter in order to get
Well, we've got
into
a
the
ramp.
shaft.
I do believe I have Tinker's tools.
You could damage the dumbwaiter if
I
you
could
choose.
just dismantle the top of it.
You.
I couldn't pull the
It would
chain.
fall.
I imagine it would be
The
solid.
question is whether Gilbert has exposed to anybody else that he's there.
What's that?
Whether you're telling the rest of your party that you're there or not, because that's the running gag, right?
I mean, I am present, yes.
She did say split the party.
I imagine,
We know that you're present.
Yeah, he could have
I
been there.
imagine the wizard does. She likes to keep tabs on me.
Okay. So she'll volunteer. Gilbert, you could go up there.
Well, I would have known.
about this.
You straddle the gifts that have already been placed in the box.
Those are for us.
There
Tiger.
is a plate of really shittily cooked, or shittily sliced and shittily cooked bacon, a potion of healing, and a hand axe that they have already placed
And a
in
stick.
there. And a stick to have available later.
I don't think it's a great idea for you to
With
go
your
up there by yourself.
dexterity, you're fine.
Yeah, no.
don't knock
Like I
it
said,
over.
I don't want to be in the box. I want to be on top of it, going up the chain.
You do. Okay, give me a Tinker's Tool check.
Now I do have proficiency with these.
I know.
So 10. It's dex based, right?
I think it'd be
Yes?
intelligence.
Or intelligence?
Yeah.
Intelligence. So 16, I think. No, 17 because of the stone of luck.
17.
I got a plus 7 for
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm going to say the DC for doing this the right way was 18. So you almost made it.
That's all right.
So as he starts disassembling the dumbwaiter, you manage to get the top separated from the sides, and then suddenly grasp for the top as the sides and bottom start plummeting. Give me a dexterity saving throw, which I'm sure you'll pass.
30?
Oh, hell.
Yes, indeed. You are able to easily grab hold of the top as the rest of the dumbwaiter falls to some other level. And your bacon, healing
whatever
potion,
stuff.
stick, and hand axe go with it. Gilbert now is able to push the top to one side and climb freely.
Can I grab the healing potion at least as it falls?
Oh, with a 30, yes. You grab the healing potion easily.
I sure hope that stuff didn't go to hell.
Now there's a basement.
Figure out that bit when we come to it.
You know what we needed to do was let it go down and then I sit on it, right?
We also could have just left it alone, but
So,
Is there now more room in the area for the dumbwaiter?
what's that? Oh yeah, Gilbert is now able to climb up the chain inside the dumbwaiter. You go up one level.
Yeah.
There is a closed door.
Yes, I imagine it is. First of all, listen at it.
Nothing.
Peek through the slats.
Nothing.
Little tiny. It's just dark.
Um,
I have infravision.
there is a light in the room.
Okay.
It looks like servants' quarters,
infravision. That's
Alright.
old school.
and it looks like a bed that was made and left some time ago.
Okay. I keep going up.
You have there are no holes in the slats to look through. It is a finer door. I'm assuming you're going to listen at it.
Sorry, it's a what door?
It's a more fine constructed door.
Yeah. Okay.
So, are you listening at it again?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you don't hear anything.
I hear nothing.
Just a sec, let me find the right room here.
That's all right. I'm already pulling out my little sliver of metal Jimmy to go through and start looking to see if I can hook the latch.
Is there enough room
Things
for
that I'm
a
gonna use.
larger creature to fit into?
No. No, it's
Don't feel like you have
It's
to wait for me.
like 18 inches square. Yeah. Maybe 20 inches square. So you'd have to be really skinny. Magrum? No. Definitely not.
Magrum is going to take his trident and kind of shove it into the dumbwaiter to catch anything that might be falling from above eventually.
Hey, I like it.
So he's
I
just
like
going to hold
it.
that there for a second.
Nice. Gives me something to grab onto if I
He's
fall.
get, yeah. Well, I mean, basically, the trident would be big enough. It's like
A grill.
a grill
Exactly.
you could land on.
Here, Magrum.
No, I'm standing
Oh,
here.
permanent stick?
So you got a crossbeam too.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm standing here perched, chain just under my arm, tucked in, my feet either side. For once, that's a hole that's like the right size for me.
Yeah.
And I'm,
exactly.
I'm doing some thiefy shit, seeing if this door's locked.
It's a small group. Damn.
We have you as
I
well.
didn't mean you guys to take it that seriously that I said it was too crowded.
I
We didn't need to kick anybody out.
I didn't notice
Well,
that
well,
actually. So
Shot.
sorry. Welcome.
Shit, I want to see this.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Wow. Man, that's nice.
So yeah, I'm just.
There you go. That's
I'm
your
not-
guy, right? You need a.
checking
Oops, I'm so sorry.
for-
You need a butterfly, though.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So
Oh, good.
I was thinking on the shield to do that, but it's like I wasn't really sure. I'll probably do it after this.
I give you full creative license.
Okay, thank
You
you.
can always what I might do if in that situation is create a small butterfly out of another material and stick it on there.
I could, but like
Yeah.
there's like a cross and it has like two like wings that I could like make into
okay.
butterfly wings. The whole rest of it doesn't really fit.
You don't
Like
want to glue that guy on there?
Are you playing or observing our madness, Sam?
Fuck.
You may observe. The
I don't know. I like when I came with Rock Thunder Belch last week. I thought maybe that was a little strong at the end of the day. I was like, well, maybe we weren't ready for Kool-Aid Man with the boat.
We had a day of chaos last week, and it's fine.
That was
So
totally
we
fine.
wish.
Did you want to hand off Lilith?
That shirt that I wanted to buy.
You want to hand her Lilith?
No, I want to keep Lilith. Oh,
Oh, Whore for Lore.
honestly, I
I would
love
wear it in front of
playing
my mother
Sky
one
Blizzard.
day, and she'd be so disappointed. You don't wear that shirt.
And
do
yeah,
you?"
I talked to Xana, so
Okay.
she knows how I'm going to play Lilith, and
Yeah.
we're already set there. So.
Oh, okay.
And by the way, I'm Jaegering Lilith. You guys have met an Inquisitor who is
What?
Inquisitor.
Oh, I thought you said an inquisitor. I'm like, of what?
An Inquisitor.
Okay,
Sorry,
I like
I don't have the hearing assistants working today. We'll have that next week.
That's a polite way of saying I'm deaf, but I agree.
No, it means I have to yell. But that's okay. Let's see. She is searching for the priests of Osibus, who are also attempting to find the rod. They are a necromantic cult.
Everyone's.
There's also a cult that lives in the house.
Wait, so is it the same cult or two different
No,
cults?
it's two different ones.
So is there like a turf war going on? Tell me about
Oh, if they see each other, it would not be good for either one.
This is like our
Wait,
third or
what?
fourth cult that
If
we've run
they see
across.
each other, they will fight. Yes.
we're like 3 rooms in. We'll probably figure out how much they're beefing as we
Yes.
I
go.
really hope that they fight like with that old like 70s style like musical.
No, West Side Story. Yeah.
Like that.
Yep.
Yeah. There's something else I'm thinking on too, but West Side Story is really close. It's probably something obscure that
The Warriors. Warriors, come out and play.
There we go. Huh?
You can borrow Phil Bond if you wanted to put.
Oh, I should have brought Virgil. That would have been funny.
We'll figure out who we have.
Is that if I brought the mini for Virgil, he actually got picked by one of my players.
What's that?
Virgil got picked by one of my players. Of all my minis, they picked him.
Awesome. So, you open up the door.
First of all, checking for traps. Then I'm checking if there's a lock.
No traps, no lock. You don't hear anything on the other side.
I lever it minusculely open.
Okay. This is a master bedroom, obviously.
First thing I glance at is the jewelry that might be on the bedside cabinet.
On the fingers.
There is
The armoire.
on the vanity. There is a jewelry box that is made of silver with gold filigree.
I prefer how I heard it. I don't feel.
There are also burgundy drapes that cover the windows of the bedroom. Furnishings made or include a 4-poster bed,
My first.
a matching pair of wardrobes, and a vanity with a jewelry box A portrait of a man and a woman hang above the fireplace. A parlor
They look
in the
happy.
south. What's that?
Do they look happy?
They're doing the good old American Gothic.
We're not quite looking at each other, and we don't.
They have to hold the face for so long. They're not going to smile. For
Yeah,
it.
well,
Just
yeah,
solemn enough. We're missing
Farmer and his
we're
wife.
Like we're content.
yes, American Gothic. Yep, very much.
Right, we're strong. I
Gem of
forgot.
seeing. Click.
And then there is a nothing really of interest in the room as far as magic goes, or anything that's disguised.
Okay. That's most of what I check. There's no one like invisible sitting in the bed or
Nope.
hiding in the corners in the rafters.
Yeah.
Bats,
I'm
right?
sorry to think that this place
The
is
jewelry
not
box
so
is
magical.
not a mimic.
Yeah.
That we know of.
Well, then I'm just going to let the door swing silently open after applying a little bit of oil
Okay,
from the inside of the head.
this one opens quietly then.
Then I'm just going to go and nab what I can.
Okay,
As silently, invisibly, and quietly as I can.
there's no drama required for this room, so
Take it.
the jewelry box is worth 75 gold pieces itself. It contains 3 gold rings worth 25 gold pieces each, and a thin platinum necklace worth with a topaz pendant worth 750 gold pieces.
I'll slip all those into various pockets.
You know what I'm gonna do to throw Rich off today?
And you are on the 3rd floor, and the rest of your party is on the 1st.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Feel free to do something. Move on, carry on, wait for me.
All right.
I don't know.
So you're not gonna come back down necessarily. Yeah.
I want to go check out the door first. I don't want to go through it. I do just want to be like,
All right.
what else is on the
We'll come back to you in a moment.
Yeah.
So you guys know that he'll show up when he shows up again
Yeah, as he
at this
does.
point. So what does the party on the ground do?
Hey, do we have a wizard in the party at all?
Yes, Lilith is here.
Oh man, just put wizard mark on it.
Is that actually still a spell? I don't think it
If it's
is.
not, make it one. You're God.
I'm playing in a certain set of rules. There's a
God,
box.
Put me in a box already. I just got here.
I put me in a box.
If you were playing your rogue, you could put a hunter's mark on him.
Well, if you actually, is it my turn? Because this isn't even like a joke. I mean, is it my turn?
So who are you playing, first of all? I mean, are you still the same characters last week, please?
So I imagine, huh?
Please?
Well,
Just for continuity's sake, be
here's
the same
thing,
character?
And I just need to say this: it's complete chaos. But we all know, it's Brock Thunderbelt. But when I come out of the changing room, I just go, "Hi guys, it's me, Willow."
It's Willow?
It's wild with what you can do with onto self. Remember, I'd always change what I looked like, and I
Oh,
was
okay.
convinced that I was different people. It could have been the same one the whole time.
Okay, sure.
Oh, you're no fun.
And did you take a cultist cloak with a nice big cowl like the rest of your party?
Into that, I'm a panda.
You're a what?
I'm a panda. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
half
you're too
feet
small.
tall. Mulgrim's tall. Oh my gosh, Mulgrim! You really do love animals. I've been watching. You did
All
kill
right,
that
I know
hyena.
you.
You
I'm
killed that
confused.
hyena. That was a little
And
fucked
she
up.
she looks like an animal that you've seen before and liked.
That's why I'm confused.
And I pull my little ranger hood down so my ears
The
poke.
panda lady.
Wait. Well, okay.
I pulled my my trident out of the wall.
Oh, I wish I had.
Okay.
long
I don't
sword
know
like
what he disappeared again.
That's all right. He'll
Take
show
your
us
take
all.
your magic stick.
Next time I see him.
Okay. But
Absolutely.
There
Okay.
we go.
All right, so there's.
Oh, it was that stick. Got it.
All right, so we're gonna leave the pantry.
Oh, I
There's.
thought you said panda for a second.
Kitchen
We're
actually.
gonna leave
We
the.
ignore the panda.
Mulgrim, I thought.
That was Magger.
So how many
That was Nathan.
how many more doors are on the first floor?
Darn,
What's
I
that?
said
There's
something
one.
wrong.
There are 2 doors you have not opened. I will just above table say they go to the same room.
Okay.
So open one of them.
Yes. Okay. So we leave the kitchen. There's 2 more doors. Thank you.
I could be this one. You just don't.
And
know.
this is gonna make everybody laugh when this happens.
Okay. I'm going
So go
to
on.
Yes, slowly open one of the doors that we haven't opened yet.
There is a fancy dining room with a table covered with settings for 8.
Good number.
Give me an investigation or perception check, somebody in the room. Anybody in the room.
I mean, since I've got this awesome all these new skills, I see nothing with my 6.
Wait, yeah, perception.
Either one.
I roll a
What's
20.
that with your 6?
Yeah.
I roll a 20.
20?
20.
Wow,
12.
natural?
20?
20.
Okay.
Also 20.
Damn.
Also 20.
Also
I roll a
6.
20.
Also 6.
Like back
We got
up.
2 different numbers across 4 rolls. That's always wonderful. So the 2 of you with 6s, this is a fancy room with fancy things on the fancy table.
Oh, sorry,
the
21 technically.
The other 2 of
I
you,
would be 29. But
what's that?
I said it would be a 29.
Oh, you
rolled
rolled a
20.
natural
Yeah,
20.
I rolled that 20.
Wow. Okay.
That's why I said all things roll a 20.
Very good.
Okay. Not
So
huge.
with those rolls, you know, like,
Even thinking.
you recognize the pattern on the china
Oh boy.
and have been you've collected it before, and you know the exact value of this particular pattern. You also recognize this is fancy. The crystal and gold plated silverware is worth 2,500 gold.
Wow.
Hey, Gilbert, were you going to take the China?
He's upstairs.
Already replaced it.
And
with
he's
that
totally
plasticware.
not here, which is so great.
Magram, like,
Gilbert
does
was
the double take
this.
front and behind. And, like,
Able to get
he
something
sees
for a while.
it's fancy. He doesn't know how fancy. He sees it's fancy, and then he turns around, and there were bats in the room behind us.
Last week was chaos.
Okay. I just want to, like, we're not crossing dimensions going through.
Nope.
Okay, so this is just
Not
a
yet.
room filled with a bunch of.
I mean, but last week there were doors that led to doors that led to doors because the DM needed them.
That's
so
fine. I just wanted to make sure that, like,
We're playing
I will
basketball.
cotton up to when I need need a MacGuffin. Yeah.
I wanted to make sure it wasn't something crazy.
No.
Oh, both of you have 15 temporary hit points because I rallied.
He's got a new feature. By the way, if you guys, while you were in the Magnificent Mansion last week, if you wanted to level up to 15, you can.
Oh, okay. I actually do need to level 10. Okay.
Yeah, go and take a few.
Yeah, I haven't leveled up in a bit.
So anything interesting aside from just treasure?
Treasure.
This is
Okay.
very nice.
And any other doors or just the
No other doors.
Okay, just the one. Okay, the two.
Well,
the,
the one going in and the other one,
Are
yeah.
there any
Okay.
paintings on the wall?
The main hall had a painting of the main hall. No, not this room. There's maybe just generic paintings in this room, like a
Random
landscape.
family from a Walmart.
No, there's no families, no people depicted in these.
I guess because Gilbert didn't want the China, it's probably not valuable.
They've got like the 4 seasons thing going on, even though there's only ever one season here.
Or he's not here.
so I guess I'll just start taking the silver. No. Sal wouldn't take it. Sal would not take the silverware. He would feel like a thief.
Would Willie take the?
Magram will walk up and take a plate and throw it like a frisbee to Max. Hey, check this out.
What do you say?
Stop throwing things.
Check this out.
Try and catch it.
Okay, try to catch it.
Not 20.
Okay,
Mad hops.
you
Max.
catch it. Doesn't break.
Magram, please don't throw these things.
I mean,
Max,
This
good
is special.
dog.
This is
Please put
special.
it back on the table.
I was gonna throw it to the hyena, but Max.
You put it in the bag.
That's
All right.
that's fine.
That's about 100 gold worth. Yeah.
I'm not gonna fret about it.
Max, give me an insight roll.
Insight?
Yes. Would Willow be interested in stealing the loot?
I don't think we should really take
Like
this.
jewelry?
No,
No,
it's-
fine China.
Find
He's
China.
already replaced it with that plastic stuff from the dollar store. That
No,
looks
no.
like
He's not here.
He didn't make it to this room first. No, he didn't.
Oh, we know you're in.
11.
I mean, I'm not really interested in the cutlery unless it looks particularly sharp and stabby.
It's covered with gold.
He did say it was valuable.
I mean, yeah, but where am I gonna fence that, and where am I gonna put it? Like one knife takes up my entire pocket. Like,
You did just see me put it
I've
in a
got
bag,
of holding, but I'm not gonna put anything pointy in there.
He's got a bet.
Because if you put the fork were to poke the bag of holding, then I lose everything, and probably myself.
I don't make that an easy thing to happen.
don't know
There's
that.
going to have to be somebody like pushing the fork at the bag of holding from the inside.
I
for it
put
to,
weird stuff in there.
Yeah.
all the
Clean as
time.
I am.
Yeah, you could put nothing but caltrops in your bag of holding, and it's not going to
Rager in the bag of
disintegrate
holding,
automatically.
And in all honesty, I don't know what happens. I prefer to keep the like.
That's fine. We don't need to steal anyway.
Yeah, I don't think we need to take this.
I mean, this is honestly a good chunk of the loot in this adventure,
I rolled
so
a
it's up to
23
y'all.
on my
I know.
perception. What do I
Don't
see
worry,
that's shiny?
I'll get it.
You'll get, okay, we'll just
Rich.
assume that you get it later. What's that?
I've gotta
Rich,
come back.
I said I rolled a 23 on my perception. Do I see anything else? China's not doing it for me.
Nope.
I know that doesn't sell in 2024.
Nope.
Okay,
Well, this is like
Definitive.
Yes, we're not going to take it.
try.
We know he's going to.
My grandma.
So
Okay, so
our consciences are clear.
got it.
All right. So now,
Maybe an on the way out item. Got it.
so we leave and
I'm
go.
adding 100 gold though for.
Max did take it.
Up,
I
up.
said he probably shouldn't, but
So I didn't see anything else.
here he did it.
It's just a loot room.
I mean, it's all. I mean, Gothic decorations
Here,
and stuff.
do they
It's
have
not
one of
nice.
those like silver gold-plated butter knives that looks like a mermaid?
I will say yes.
I'm gonna take that.
All right, you've got that. I'll add another 50 to the loot.
The handle's like a masthead.
Right, it's just like Lady Starbuck. Like just picking it up. Obviously,
All right. So,
humans are
Who
weird.
inexplicably has two tails.
oh right, yeah, you're not a human. Please don't
Tied to that shark guy.
interact with the people around here too much. They don't like people who aren't.
Even is he just because I'm a pant? That doesn't mean I'm
Oh,
human.
it's
I've
pretty
got an
safe
eight
at this
to
point that anybody you meet is going to be hostile.
What?
That.
It's pretty safe at this point that anybody you meet in the house is going to be hostile.
Saying like, also, did you see me pocket that? Do you want one too? I bet they've got another.
I don't.
Only one.
Thank you. Let's.
What about a Cthulhu knife? Like that's got him. Like it's like.
There is no Cthulhu knife. There are, however,
What?
a pair of nautically themed salt and pepper shakers.
I actually
that-
collect salt and pepper shakers.
The little tray is like octopus tentacles, and the salt and pepper shaker are two halves of a broken in half ship, and it's all made of pretty silver.
I
Willow.
clink them together, and I'm like, this is a great day. And I'm gonna carefully wrap. Yeah.
We're
All right,
We're
that's
just-
another 250.
we're just barely like getting into this mansion. I'm sure that like they probably have some like weird occult room. We'll
just
find
found
out.
out there's a basement.
Yeah. So just yeah. Let's.
But there's also
let's keep going.
at least 3 floors above, and it looked like an attic.
Oh shoot! I'm kind of glad I wasn't.
Get there. I just want to see.
We'll find what you're looking for. Just
All right.
let's go.
Good.
During the dining room, did you decide to investigate outside the master bedroom?
Yeah, I just want to get a feel for the like. How long has it been since someone's been in here? Is it three?
Last night.
So this is recently cleaned.
Yes.
Just.
Yes.
It's lit.
What's that?
It's lit. Candles are burning in the corner.
There are what the arcane equivalent of oil lanterns, sconces on the wall.
So it's arcane then. So I can't judge by how much oil is.
Oh, which reminds me, Willie, I was wrong. There was magic. The lighting around is magic.
Oh.
And they look like oil lanterns, but they just burn forever.
Would the 10 minutes
Time
been
when
up?
I asked if there's interesting stuff to steal, you mentioned those first.
It's lights.
Magical.
There's magic lights all over the place in D&D,
They never go out.
but they're also attached to the wall.
Now,
Do you want to change that?
Max just took out their front door. Do you know how heavy duty those are supposed to be? There's a reason they're so expensive.
I will.
Max
We'll
told me that.
get one.
Max told me
We'll
that.
get one on the way out.
Does the red panda attempt to get one on her own or not?
Oh no, I'm gonna get Max to do it later. I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll figure it out and then.
Would our 10 minutes have been up by now?
Oh yeah, at this point it's probably up.
Would it-
So-
The first floor has not been fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked. It was only 10 minutes, so it's probably
All right.
done by now.
So you're checking to see how long it's been since anybody's been here.
As I pass
What else are you doing?
Checking the door and seeing
They have structure.
Nothing.
what corridor
No,
it leads into.
no noise beyond it.
What's that?
No. You don't hear anything beyond it.
So I'll start making my way down through the building towards them. I think.
Using the conventional routes, like going out the door.
I don't want to run into people. I want to be like, right, where are the empty rooms? And I just want to clear all of those. So if I hear people behind a door or anything like that, I'm leaving it. I'm also invisible, and I have a gem of true seeing.
You won't even peek a little.
You run into the friendly NPC.
This is going to be interesting, though.
One of those giant
I'm just
creatures.
staring at it.
All right, we'll let you romp through the third floor and see what you see for a moment.
I just want to be able to get back to the group and then be like, right, this is really interesting stuff.
So you step out of the master suite.
Yeah.
You find yourself on a 15-foot wide like hallway across. There's a balcony off to one side where the spiral staircase goes down, so you can see the stairway going down. There is a suit of armor standing on one side.
And it's not like animated.
Give
at
me.
all?
You don't know yet.
True seeing.
It's not. Damn.
I got 10 minutes of this. That's why I'm using it all at once.
All right, so you're going to go quickly, I assume. So
Yeah.
give me an investigation check, and we're going to use this to run through several rooms.
Okay. Hold on. My sheet's upside down. I was looking at equipment. Investigation was plus 11. So 28.
All right, we'll use that. Yeah, if somebody want to help him so he doesn't have to
I was
rotate.
just trying to figure out how to turn, but
Yeah, no, you shouldn't.
You shouldn't do that. Yeah. We're not able to.
I was busy doing other things, hadn't got to thinking about how to
Yep.
do that yet.
All right, so
Thank you.
as you're going through the
You're welcome. Well, I did pick you up.
master suite, we got balcony.
So you be riding the giant hyena.
Will I be what?
Riding the giant hyena.
There is a giant hyena,
Magram.
and a red panda on a giant hyena sounds adorable.
Magram.
Um,
Magram.
But
Yes.
focusing on we're focusing on top team for a moment. Come on. I'm trying to be slightly less chaotic this week, especially since we went and split the damn party on me.
Only to clear the empty rooms.
Okay.
I'll just do that.
So, as you are exploring the hallway,
Yeah.
there is the suit of armor. There's also to the south what looks like a secret door directly next to another door.
Excellent. Really want to investigate that.
That you check that out. It's a dusty, cobweb-infested attic stairway.
Excellent. I know how to get to the attic.
Next to it,
Yeah.
there is a door that you peek into that apparently goes to perhaps somebody's quarters, and you sense some sort of movement in that room.
Okay. I'm going to leave that one alone.
Okay.
But I'm going to very quietly climb the suit of armor, hold the bag of holding opening, and then just drop so that I've got a suit of armor in the bag.
You're what?
I'm going to climb on top of the bag, on top of the suit of armor. I'm just going to hold the bag of holding open as I drop and take it with me.
You now have a suit of full plate
Yes.
in your bag of holding.
It's good mundane loot, all right?
I actually, just a sec. Let me roll a shoulder width check.
It's not going to fit me. I'm going to sell it.
I know, but it has to be able to fit inside a 2-foot hole. In this case, it is a slim enough suit of armor that you don't have to
is a
disassemble
slim
it to put it
I
in.
just got it.
Say
You might have had to knock the arms off.
It is not Elven, no.
Tried.
Sorry, I know you tried.
It was clever.
It was clever.
That brings me up by another 1,000 or so gold.
Elves don't
Yes.
exist here.
You also on this floor find a closet storing linens. Nothing out of the ordinary there, and a bathroom that doesn't have. It was pointed out yesterday. Does not have a toilet, but it does have a bed, a sink, and a stove.
I was going to check the seat to see if it was warm.
And it was also we also thought about this a little while. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but oh yeah, chamber pots. Those live under the bed in the bedroom, not in the bathroom. So anyway, it's that level technology.
No, absolutely.
And that level of service here.
So I'll keep padding my way through.
All right,
rooms.
so that's the top floor. You've covered the top floor at this point.
secret.
you going
door
up or
and
down?
Room with something behind it. I'll pad down.
Going down or up the secret into the
I'm going to pad
staircase?
down to find them because I know they're below me.
Okay.
I'm going to find the stairs, check them for traps, making my way
big,
towards you guys.
big red marble spiral staircase. No traps as you go down. I'm still going to use that same investigation because I know anything else you roll is going to be similar.
That was a really good roll. I did roll a 17.
Okay.
I just can't roll.
Actually,
less.
go ahead and give me a second floor roll then.
22.
Still sufficient for any DCs we run into. Let's see.
I'm just saying it was a good roll. You know.
Nope, wrong floor.
7 above your minimum.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a good roll.
There's something happening behind a door to the south. You listen at a. Do you peek in or not? You as you put your ear to it. you
Yeah,
hear
listen,
something going
yeah.
on. Something's going on in there.
Just a big Bertha moment. Is it rhythmic?
No.
Okay. I'll come back to that.
And I have to roll for the encounters, so I'm not going to tell you which encounter is where because
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
And then you go to the door to the north and you listen at that door. D8. And there's also something going on in this room.
Okay.
Quiet scratching noises, maybe.
That's curious.
Hey guys, they might have a cat.
What?
All right.
They might have a cat.
A what?
Oh, my
There's-
goodness.
They
there's-
might have a cat.
What?
She's just saying this randomly downstairs.
They're scratching.
Max is now super interested.
Are they still a floor below me?
Not yet.
The
But there,
magic
you also notice the door to the
because
servants.
I'm really tired.
You also notice the door to the servants' quarters.
I like when you did the head tilt. That's what
So you go to the servants' quarters, you listen, you go and look. There are 2 servants' bedrooms. Both apparently haven't been used. One appears to have been unused for a week, the other for a couple of weeks.
Okay.
So, quick question. Are we doing American or European floor counting? Is it 1, 2, 3 or ground 1, 2, 3?
It is first American, second American, third American, attic.
Okay, so he's on the second floor, so he's 1 floor above us.
Correct.
yeah,
okay.
That's what I was asking.
You
but I
then,
wasn't
you
sure.
then go down the next set of stairs and you're reunited with the party
We have a
as they're
basement,
coming out of the dining
sub-basement.
room.
Yeah.
And as the door closes,
B1,
you have a glimpse of the well-appointed table.
Cool.
You can handle it now?
Yeah, I'll take care of that. But first, I talk to them.
Only the back.
All right, guys. From in front of you. All right.
Oh, Uber.
There's some guys at the top of the stairs. They're in a room, and I explain the scritching noises behind one door and the other door. We might want to make sure we're ready to deal with both of those at once because they're close enough to hear each other. There's another room floor above that with noises coming out of it as well, but I really didn't want to stick my head in by myself and set anything off. So,
Good scouting. Thank you for not running off on your own.
absolutely.
And he disappears and runs off.
Look, Gilbert, I assume that China was
Then he immediately runs off again into the dining
I
room.
didn't go behind you while you went up the stairs to them.
God.
The door to the dining room,
And I put Hunter's mark on you.
if you wish.
But don't worry, I'm not a narc. This is just for me to know.
Assuming, do you let her touch you to put Hunter's
yeah,
mark?
that's
I
fine.
say hi.
But you
friend.
don't have to touch.
You haven't met me before.
Isn't it C then?
Yep, Hunter's mark doesn't have to be touched.
It's just a little paw print.
But does it have to be seen?
No, it's just a general.
Neither one? Wow.
It gives her.
That's how I cast it. Hey, friend. Then it's done.
Advantage on perception and investigation.
I'll
check.
pick a cider.
So you guys have a rough map of the house at this point. Gilbert has, I should say.
It's like a fruity lock. I'll do a little more.
Yeah, I'll lead them through.
Okay.
I will go loot the room. Also, I'll pat around down here just to see if we missed anything.
I see. So, we
Well, there's-
And of course, the attic you don't have. So please ignore that.
there. I see. Okay.
So I tried really hard to describe that first floor to you, but you understand how it was hard.
I think you did a pretty good job from what I saw.
Yeah, I was picturing long the other way.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So, Gilbert,
now we're gonna go.
I assume because you didn't take the China, it's not worth very much.
What? I'm already not there because I glimpsed it through the door.
Oh, sorry.
I had to think about that for a second.
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Do another battle stag, or maybe we could do like a hibiscus wit. That's like a flowery.
So we're going up to the second floor now because there's nothing else on the first floor. It seems.
Okay. Are you with the are you with the party after you grab the dishes?
I'll go back with the party.
Okay.
The fruits of your labor. So, Magrum, Willow wants to ride your giant hyena.
I mean,
I assume, right?
Well, it just sounds weird if you say it like that.
it is friendly to us. So
Well, there was a scene earlier where the giant hyena dominated a stuffed wolf. So
yeah, it's exciting. It's worn out.
So yeah, basically there's a room with someone in it that we want you to go talk to. They'll either try and hit you or talk to you. Either way.
Talk to me. Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah. And remember,
nobody. wants
let me
to
do the
talk to
talking.
Magrum.
Let me do the talking, Magrum. I want to talk.
He's a good distraction.
You just
All right.
feel like a side look from me. But it's okay.
I want to talk to you, Magrum. Just we can do that later in the mansion.
Hyena, you talk to me, right? Yes, I'll talk to you. See, I mean,
That's not what they said.
There's a door with scratching behind it that we really got.
you don't have it up anymore.
I know.
you're the best friend a hyena can have. See, this guy knows what he's talking about.
And to which the hyena says,
So I'm gonna try and investigate the door quietly to get in and see what's going on.
So which
now
way-
that I have a backup of
"So where
Bussy.
are we going? So second floor, north or south?"
Now the noise that wasn't scratching first.
Was there
So
north, south, on
south.
this? Is north up?
Yes.
North is up. Because damn it, I'm not going to do that
Yeah,
to
that's fine.
myself.
I just make sure there wasn't a compass.
There's no
Diagonally.
Okay.
Actually, shit.
Hey,
I'm
hey.
ignoring their compass rose.
Hey,
Not,
Rich.
Yeah.
There was a 20 for my getting through the door. I was
so you're
trying.
trying to stealth through the door?
Yeah, I was trying to get through the door. I said I'm going to try and get through quietly. I want to investigate ahead to give them warning if they need it.
In this room, there are 3 people who are hiding behind furniture, poised to strike at anybody who comes through the door.
Okay.
They are wearing a symbol that's the same as the cloaks.
All right.
You're not in the room yet.
I know. That's the wrong symbol.
So,
Yeah, it is the wrong symbol.
Just-
Good point.
real quick,
And by the way, the finger is stuck up at this point.
I like it.
there are 4 circles with stars in them. Are those pillars or something special? Or am I not supposed to see that?
Well, I mean, you're not in the room yet.
No, in the area that we
Oh,
would
no,
be in.
those are pillars.
Okay, they had stars in them. I wasn't sure. If that was
I don't
special.
know.
Okay.
They've got stars in them, but they don't have a description. So
Okay.
Well, I'm going to go see what's in their pockets.
You're not gonna warn us first?
Hey, you guys, I mean, you can walk in if you want. I'm not stopping you, but
We're waiting for you. No.
Yeah,
Do,
no,
sorry, do your thing. Do your thing.
you guys do see
What
the
kind of-
door
what kind of
open
barricade are
and
they-
close again.
yeah, it doesn't close. It just kind of creaks open like a wind blew it.
Oh, and it does. You're right. I forgot. I made that canon. Every door in the house. So they're all at alert.
This one?
No. Just stay put for a second, man.
Told us that.
I said stay put. I said stay. I did not say
That's
sit.
it. Good dog.
But yeah, just as if blown by an errant breeze because it's
Actually,
creepy.
you would, wouldn't you?
I just
Okay.
was finding it funny that he's basically the one that would be giving out commands
So-
because of his class.
Oh, yes.
I didn't even know he made the creaky door thing with
It
cannon.
has master in it.
I mean,
I'm glad I did.
It says master right on the tin. All right. So you're attempting to pickpocket 3 people. How did I do this last
Well, I
time?
want to
Give
know
them a
how
chance.
you said they're hiding behind things.
Yeah.
So they've got cover, which is great. Good AC
Yeah,
bonus.
one of them is hiding behind a harpsichord, and then a couple of others are hiding behind comfortable padded chairs.
I'm going to set them all up real quietly just as I sneak in the room. I don't know if you guys are coming in. And I'm just going to basically get it so I can be like, shh, and just remove their cover.
And remove the
I'm
cover.
going to knock all their cover over, ready for the fight to start.
I will walk to the
It's going to
door.
be difficult to do. I mean, we're talking harpsichord.
Yeah, they're big.
I would say give me... Actually, let's use the Tinker Tools check again. As you attempt to rig ropes to the harpsichord and the 2 chairs that they're hiding behind stealthily, which you had a good stealth. Yep. All right, we'll see if they maintain cover when
I
the...
rolled a 16, so
Shit happens.
plus 11. Wait, no, +6.
Intelligence.
Roll it 2 more times, just for grins.
Double
20.
Okay.
disadvantage.
I
No,
rolled an 11.
I know.
multiple
So-
covers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're able to rig 3 ropes without them noticing that will at least displace their cover and make it less.
So I remember him mention the scritchin.
How much strength do you have, Gilbert?
8. But that's why it's on ropes. As I come out the door and say, "Hey, Max."
Oh.
Hold on. What did you see in there?
There's 3 guys hiding behind some stuff. I tied ropes to them. They're not going to have cover when you go out.
Okay, Magnum, let's get ready for a fight.
Okay.
And I want to go investigate the scritching door. while you take care
you're
of
ready
the
to
3 guys.
fight.
Well, the fight's about to happen, so
Yeah,
it's up to you.
Hey,
I'm not going to let you see the scritching one until after this fight.
You want to
So,
ride the hyena into the fight?
I mean, kind of.
everybody roll initiative.
Ooh.
This is the most orderly time to roll initiative moment I've ever had.
Love to, but can your hyena wear the slipper?
And now it is time
So we can run on.
Oh my goodness! Wow,
To
that
roll
was horrible.
initiative.
He'd only have 2 feet stuck.
23.
That would be funny.
He'd be hanging down.
One on the
23,
left
all right.
front.
23. What is your dex?
We need to find 2 pairs, and then that'll be insane.
That's
+2.
Okay.
28.
28 for Gilbert. Anybody
Would you like a?
anybody beat a 28? 28, 28, 28, anybody?
22.
Bad.
Wow, I'm the slowpoke here.
Okay, so 28 is Gilbert.
Would you like
Not
to
yet.
switch?
I'm waiting to see what everyone is.
Magram's 20.
Okay, I'll just leave it blank for the moment. Who's next down after 28?
It should be Max with the 23, with the 18 as the
Okay.
dexterity.
Honestly, I'm usually fine just going after Max. But yeah, I'll get someone who's up.
And then 23 as well. And you had 22?
Yep.
Initiative.
What was your initiative?
Not great. It's a 12.
Oh, sorry, 22 is Magrum.
I rolled
I'll go for the 12 because that puts the most melee between me and the fight as possible.
Okay, well I got a 14, so
Yeah.
would you want to switch? Okay, cool.
He's alert.
All right, so Willie is now.
Oh
14.
shit, guys! I got this new thing I can do.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can
You may not have needed to do your thing.
when I get angry. You won't like it
So Sal
when I get angry.
and
I
14
can
is
transport
Willie.
all of
Yes.
us anywhere within 120 feet.
50.
It's only 6 people.
There's only
Your
6
hyena.
surprising life.
All of us. Sorry.
Well, Magrum, don't bring the rogue. He'll be fine.
I will
Or the cleric. Leave him back
I'm
too.
gonna want to eat.
Don't throw him in the middle. Just us 3 at the hyena.
That's what I'm saying. Do we just want to pop up in there? Wouldn't that be fun? Who wants to do it? I've never done this before.
I'm already there.
I'm not there.
Okay.
All right, who's taking. Are you staying at
You,
23 or are you giving it to somebody else?
So the 12 is now.
Okay, so it's.
28.
Sorry, what's your character name again?
Well, it's Meadow.
Willow.
Meadow. Willow's my dog.
Meadow, sorry.
But I don't really have a lot of levels in Druid, but Max, you are holding ropes tied to all of the people?
No,
No,
they're cover.
To
You're
the
already yanked it away.
Okay. Bummer.
You should take.
Yeah, cool. I'm ready to charge it then.
Tempted to tie it to them, but
All right,
it's been a high
and
check.
13.
Just give them a whole atomic wedgies.
Let's see. So we've got Meadow,
Like 12
Max,
manacles in my bag
Sal,
Fighting.
Magrum, Willie.
that are trying to kill us. They were an ambush.
What's your new initiative?
Well,
12? Okay, great. I don't have to add a line.
and I'm around the corner doing something else, so it doesn't really matter.
Did you roll for Lilith?
I did. I got her in here.
call.
She rolled a 13.
Nice.
So who wants to pop in there with me? This sounds fun.
Bring us in, Magrum.
Me,
Well-
you, me.
Lilith
you,
says
him.
no.
So us 3, and
Is he-
oh,
who's
you're
first?
riding my hyena.
Huh?
Oh,
Who's
I
first?
totally am. Because does your hyena happen to
Actually,
have-
well, so I will allow this to happen before initiative order because you guys are planning this bullshit.
Well, even if
Okay.
it didn't,
I'm not going to allow full surprise round, but
Yeah.
Magrum's teleport to start the fight is allowed.
Can I also trigger my rage as well?
What's that?
Can I trigger my rage?
Oh yeah. Well, you've been raging since the door squeaked open, probably. Yeah. And you've been perceiving
Hell
madly
yeah, thank you.
or angrily.
and I
Sorry,
get
not madly.
Happily.
Yes.
Coach, I've already got 15 from you, so.
Yes.
His rage is him playing.
Rage is him playing. Oh my God. We've never said those words that way. I think that very accurate.
Yeah, so when everybody's ready, we're gonna pop in there. I'm just gonna shoot in the middle.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
Kick it off, Magrum.
Rage, hurl.
All right, I need actually. Could somebody map us? Just give us a square room that is.
Well, I got the numbers right here.
Yep, you got the map. 25 by 20. I forgot to set up the actual map before we started. Duh. But who knew where we were going to fight?
It's 6, so 30.
Because
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Slightly bigger than I thought, which is great.
Okay, so then it's 4.
Oh, it's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because on that side of the room, hyena can go.
Yeah.
Give me your harpsichord so I know what corner is what.
Important for me is that I know what I see in front of me once I start this hyena.
So, Max, are you teleporting in or are you yanking the rope?
Start with a key.
You have to choose one or the other.
Start.
Well, I was saying as the,
Or are you going to yank the rope right before he teleports?
that was the plan, yes.
All right, I'll allow it.
Do you want me to roll a strength or not even bother?
Roll the strength. Let's see.
That is a 19 for strength.
And actually, let me give you guys this because they would have been expecting somebody to come in the door.
I'm on a hyena.
And she's riding the hyena.
There we go.
I've got
Oh, I do have.
There. And they all had cover directly in front of them.
Actually,
Had being the operative word.
Depending on what you do.
Still hooked up?
really only would have mattered for ranged
Yeah.
attacks, which we're not doing, but
I got some sticky tack.
Ack!
You can actually.
okay, so you're out here.
It can get crazy.
You're
Sticky
out here.
tack, gonna get crazy.
Technically, you would be the one placing this, but I
Wow.
assume you don't really care.
I just said in the middle.
Right, in the middle. Okay.
Is it him or did we get?
Then the hyena is kind of has to be over here because that's the place where it has room.
I need like a window in my DM screen for the.
One-way window.
No, just for the electronics.
need some directional mirrors. You can do that. That's a little
What's that?
fancy though. Like you could do something fancy with mirrors, but then when I actually
All right, so
go in.
the teleports happen. Oh dear. So we've got Willow on a hyena.
Yes.
On a giant hyena. Because a giant hyena has a special
Yeah.
ability.
Is giant hyena large?
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
The giant one is actually printing at home right now.
Nice.
Oh, very cool.
You've pulled it so many times, you might as well, right?
Well, I'm printing everything. I'm printing the whole bag of
Are
tricks.
you printing the whole back? That's awesome.
Might not want to bother with the tiger.
So for the
No,
record,
he's gonna be there just to run away.
What's that?
for the record on my action, just to make sure nothing that's scritching on the other side of the door comes in, I am jamming it shut, just in case I'm in the
Immovable
bathroom.
rotting it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you know I stole that, right?
Yeah, probably. He just uses my bag of holding as storage most of the time.
It's safer than using my own.
Small room.
All right,
It is.
got it.
Well, it looks like a huge room, but
You're much more likely to
So, Meadow,
have an angry wizard.
start us off.
Oh, I rolled really bad on my initiative though.
You got swapped with.
Swap.
Oh damn, this is
You get
epic.
Yeah, you missed
What
it.
do I see in front of me? Is that one?
There's these 3 guys that are our enemies.
All
And
facing the door.
And I'm right here.
Yeah.
And you guys just all
Somebody
went,
in front of me.
poof.
'Cause I'm on a giant hyena.
It's large. That's the only place it fits.
No, I'm just saying I'm gonna be crashing through because if I'm correct, doesn't the giant hyena have a rampage ability?
It's once per day. If it hits something that's bloody, it gets to attack again.
Oh, it's bloody.
it has to be.
I thought it did something different.
Hit it.
No, it's just an extra attack.
Well, because
you can
those are all
charge over and
enemies.
hit that one.
Yeah.
These two ones have advantage.
Yep.
Max tactics.
And your hyena
This one
can
is a
fit
little
over
bit
to
out
that
of
one.
range. So if I'm gonna be moving it, I'm a swarm druid ranger.
Yes.
So I can have my swarm move people, shove somebody 10. I think is it 10 or 50?
It's after you hit strength saving throw 15 feet horizontally.
Yeah. So that could push him forward. So my hope is that I
Did you
can
give her
push-
the reins of the hyena so that the hyena now moves on her turn, or are you still controlling
It's
the
okay.
hyena?
I've got.
That's up to you. Technically, he's supposed to come after me, but you,
I will allow you
Yeah.
to have control of the hyena if you want.
Well, that's total. Oh, cool.
It's a mount at this point.
But also
even
I'm
though
a
it's supposed to have a
ranger.
saddle,
So I could make an animal handling check anyway, right?
make the animal handling check. Yeah, let's
Watch me
give it a
critically-
risk.
Oh, that's a 16 flat on the die.
Yeah,
I
you're
was gonna
fine.
say it would
Okay.
be.
You're-
Say I'm a ranger,
the hyena,
so you-
the hyena is like digging you, riding it, and thinks this is a cool idea.
Oh no, absolutely. We're gonna go. So, but while I'm doing this, I want the hyena to hit the first one. See the little short? Yeah, hit him. But then when that hits,
Squeeze in.
I want my. What I
well,
want to
you can
do
move
is I
through
want my
your
swarm.
allies freely.
Yeah, I want my swarm to shove their other caster with the pointy hat.
Oh, right.
She wants to move this guy into max
So,
range.
so that they basically, so like
Yeah.
theatrically, it would be my pixie backup dancers that I had, if you guys remember that.
And just to complete the narrative a little bit more
They're
here, Max,
complete bullies.
right before you guys teleported in, Max pulled the rope super hard. What'd you roll for that?
With a 19.
Which gives us a total of what?
19 is the
Oh,
total.
19 total. So there is a loud crash as one leg of the harpsichord is ripped far enough out of whack that the front half of the harpsichord goes bang.
It's a shame.
And it's still providing a little bit of cover, but not complete cover.
Yep.
The two armchairs also get pulled to the side, so these guys from the side where the armchairs were would maybe get a little bit of cover, but not a lot. So that's the result of the rope yank. And then you guys teleport in. And sorry,
No, it's okay. I actually appreciated it. It put together a timeline.
Yep.
So-
all right. So what do you do on your giant hyena that just bamfed to the
Man,
room?
let's fucking ride, and I'm gonna go right in there. So as we're gonna,
And
well,
by the way,
I'm more at like that angle
the
there.
harpsichord
so I'm
will
going
work as a
straight for
ramp
him.
for the
Huh?
giant hyena.
It'll what?
It'll work as a ramp for the giant hyena.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We're going to bowl right over the small one, the small pointy hat.
Okay.
And then as we're bowling over this, because that's the hyena charging, right? And I want my swarm pixies to go and shove.
All right, so the hyena has
forward.
charged and attacked the small one. Is that what you're saying? Okay, Magrum, you have the stats for the hyena.
I will in a second.
High level D&D, yo.
What do you want to know?
Attack, right?
So it doesn't have a specific charge, knock prone kind of thing, right?
Correct.
Right.
Assuming,
Yeah, it just has
All
a
right.
regular attack
but it has a regular attack. So have it make an attack against the short guy.
I
with
kinda meant
advantage.
More like run it over, like.
You want to roll or me?
He doesn't have it.
No, you go for it. This is your hyena. I wouldn't dare.
It's,
Yep, advantage, Max.
There we go.
24.
24 hits.
Actually, I was gonna say that's my boy, because I wouldn't dare say that's a good boy in front of Max when it's not directed at Max. But
10 piercing.
Hits. Or sorry, yes. Got it.
That's what it'll do.
Okay, does it have multi-attack or just the one?
Just the one, unless it's bloodied, which I'm assuming it's not.
All right, and then were you gonna have it continue forward, Willow, or are you just gonna have?
oh yeah, so my swarm can basically push the other pointy hat tall one forward because it's tall,
Okay.
and I'm also readying a shot with my crossbow,
Okay.
so that we run over this one, we shove this one, we shoot this one.
All right.
and
So
then
what's
we
the
hit it.
swarm DC for the shove?
It would just be your spell save DC.
I need to pull up my character sheet. My wisdom is a +3, so
16.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm checking.
I'm not that fast with it as all.
You guys are good.
What's that?
8 plus
I said
3 is
you guys
12,
are
and
good.
we're at 4 proficiency. Right?
All right. So
Five.
it's a save, a strength save.
17.
Natural 19.
3 plus
12.
Pointy hat, dude.
17.
8 plus
Resist
3 is
your
11.
swarm.
Now I shoot him in the face.
Oh,
Okay, shoot him in the face.
All right.
first time. Yeah, I was right the first time. And then I doubted my math.
14?
Shit. What's that?
14?
14 hits.
Holy shit. Okay.
Just
Then
hits,
that
guys.
is my crossbow.
AC is
Right,
14 on these dudes wearing robes.
Was that with his cover?
What's that?
Didn't he have partial cover still?
Not from a person on top of a hyena on top of his cover.
Right. So, and I have my
Large creature, so she's probably almost at the ceiling.
Yeah, what's that?
Like I have my 2 little crossbows, right? So
Yes.
that's one. The first one, I dealt
pew.
2 plus, and there's my dex. So that's 6 damage, and then I have to roll if I want to hit the next one.
Okay.
And
Yep.
let's see. Oh, that's a 17 on the dice. So
Hits.
that actually hits. And then 4, so that's 8 damage.
And what was the first one? I'm sorry.
6.
6 plus 8, 14.
And that's
Got
all
it.
I got, unless the hyenas got more in them.
I would point out you do actually have double shot.
That's gospel.
That was 2 shots.
Yeah, she's got 2
Every
crossbows, so that'd
Yeah.
be a third for the offhand.
Oh yeah, because the Nick stuff. So she actually has 3 crossbows, so she can juggle it.
I am level.
Sure, if that's how you want to.
I mean, yeah.
That's how Gilbert would do it.
Remember, because I'm multi
Shoot again.
into. I don't think I have the 3rd shot because I have 4 levels in druid.
No, this is Nick.
It's a weapon.
You're
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. Give
Okay.
me your Nick shot.
Cash.
That's a 16 on the die,
That hits.
and then
One more set of damage.
that's 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure it's 3, right?
Man, we just basically.
Yeah,
come
no,
in
that's
and we're
right.
like,
She's got
"Shake,
extra
shake,
attacks.
shake."
She has enough range of levels to have 2 attacks. Yes. But the off.
well, it's not the extra attack. It's the
I know.
it's the Nick attack
And-
and offhand fighting.
Yeah.
It's the one you had as lone.
I haven't
Yes.
played meta on a bit.
That we allowed you to have as lone, even though a soul knife doesn't count as light.
Wait,
because
what?
Yes, it
Soul
does.
knives are not. No, there's something missing from the soul knife.
No, I can't. I couldn't use my soul knife. My soul knife did not have the nick property. That's why I nicked with a dagger.
Yes.
Plus
Even though they're psychic daggers,
Nick
they're not.
just makes the offhand free instead of a bonus
Right.
action.
But he couldn't use soul knife, soul knife, soul knife.
Yeah.
He had to use an actual dagger in the middle.
So that, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Technicalities.
I mean, it was
All you need is some
Primitive.
really good sleight of hand.
all right, Max. You're up.
Juggling
And
attacking,
actually,
and swing forever. That's how Katarina got her.
Yeah.
the hyena, if it stays there, is going to go prone.
Oh, it still has movement, right?
Yes, it has to be there. That is fine.
Too tight.
I haven't used my movement, have I?
Well, you moved a little, but not a lot.
Because I have.
Now you're going to start provoking opportunity attacks.
No,
Depending
I have
on
like
what
the
you
ring of like jumping. I could launch at their face. Just
You
right
could.
at- Just panda.
do. If
Yeah.
you want to,
Fair.
if you want to leave your mount, that's fine.
You've already
Oh,
used your
always.
attacks.
I can actually jump across this room no matter what. Yeah, this is literally just to grab their face. And
What are you doing? Let's get through it. Personally, I like the idea of driving a hyena, but it's up to you.
I do, but here's the thing: I can always just backflip off her chest back onto the hyena. I've got skills, I think. We'll
Okay.
see. All right, what am I rolling for?
Nothing.
Cool.
Jump where you want to jump.
I want to jump on her face.
The one in the corner or the little one?
The one that did.
The one, so you went pew pew pew.
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
full launch with my boots of like.
We're just
hit-
gonna do that mentally, so we don't have to unstick and restick your mini.
Put me
But
on
yeah,
top of the thing. I'm on top of the wizard.
I don't want to try to put it on top of a pointy hat. That's
maybe
not gonna
it'll work.
Max,
like
how are we
Ratatouille.
doing?
I could pull the
All
hair.
right, or what are we doing?
I assume a 30 hit.
A 30 will hit. Reckless attack.
Reckless.
Okay.
I'll do this one here.
Okay.
You had
In, right?
Right?
Or my other.
No,
My,
he was, no, he
brutal-
didn't push.
No,
They
the
made their
push
save.
failed.
That's why I launched at her because I was.
Yeah, they made the save. Natural 19.
I gotta help my backup dancers. He's
this
just
for-
immovable.
I had food in front of me.
Oh, you're good. I was reading things.
You're doing okay. I did bring you like right from.
I'm doing okay. I'm only
With
sweating a
Savage
little.
Attacker, that one.
Okay. This is the first one still.
Yes.
Well, I'm wearing the vest.
Better.
It upholds everything in.
So 23 damage on that
Kind of
first
the
hit.
corset.
23
say.
on the first hit.
think it's
Okay,
okay.
got him.
I'm going to brutal attack the same one.
Okay.
I was gonna say I've got a friend who's got a corset that might fit you.
16 hit.
Talk to him.
Yes.
I don't want this too tight. This is about belly. Oh god. He always rolls so many dice, I never know what he's doing.
He's barbarianing.
Oh,
Yeah.
21.
21. All right.
And that one will be the DC and no opportunity attacks.
Okay. So that's 40. what he's doing is 44 points of damage in one round. Yeah, just normal for Max.
Oh, right.
It is.
That brings us to Sal.
Yes.
Damn.
And I was just looking through my maneuvers because I always get the free one, but I remembered I have the perfect maneuver. I have my Gilbert strike. Oh wait, you're not in the room yet. Shit.
I'm outside blocking the door of the scritchy things.
Across the hall.
I don't join the fight from behind.
Yes, all right.
Actually, so Gilbert,
Yeah.
from your vantage point across the hall. Nope, the door's not standing. Well,
We didn't open the...
give me a luck roll.
We didn't open the door.
Because as the rope is pulled, the door may have opened.
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. You hear a commotion behind you, but you look over and the door has not come fully open enough for you to see anybody.
That's all right.
Okay.
I'm not in the fight itself.
Yep.
What do they...
If you could see him, I was going to give him the opportunity to command you to shoot.
Oh, yeah.
What do they look like? Like they're wearing the robes, but like, do they have weapons? Do they look like wizards? Are they all human?
What do we actually see? At this point, they have a blade on them. In fact, here you can look at the picture.
I like pictures. Mag love pictures.
This is the hot one in the group.
Hell yeah.
Why was I not checking what was in the heroes?
That's preemptive. You don't have to worry about fireballs burning all of your hair off if you just get rid of
Gilbert. It was nothing.
it. No, my highly charismatic guard has been full bald so many times.
All right.
Okay, so there's a scimitar, and but they also look slightly magical.
Oh yes. They look
That
priestly.
I've not punched in the
Right.
face.
Okay.
You've been told they're priests.
Bard that's just Mr. Clean.
Okay.
I'm so glad nobody from my table is here to hear that because that would stick. Next
I'll
time.
attack this one.
Because I also am very anal retentive about cleaning everybody's clothes.
You're saying this on camera.
Not a word.
Okay. That's gonna hit.
Check it next week.
No, they don't know where this is.
It would be a
Yet.
I swear if you tell Cat, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh no!
Actually,
By
she
that time you are home and not concealing it anymore, we're going to share this with the group for sure.
I'm gonna
So they can see what you were up to on your summer vacation. Yeah.
disarming strike that one. I hit.
Actually, Julia will love it.
I'm rolling so many force.
Yeah, we're opposite.
That's why he always visits during our winter because the summers they're like so hot.
Sorry, I missed what you were doing with the drama at the
That's
end
also
of
the
the
only way I
table.
think he's working.
22 damage.
Mind you.
And
On Shorty, okay.
Disarming strike is what he said.
A what strike?
Disarming.
Disarming, okay.
DC 18 strength saving throw.
Oh yeah.
70 down 70.
This one is sapped, and I'm assuming you're sapping that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Sapped and sapped, got it. And sorry, I'm trying to math and it's failing. There we go. Got my math finally. Fails.
Okay.
Scimitar clatters to the ground.
Okay. I'll grab that and swing 2 more times.
Okay.
How hurt looking?
Is it too much cheese in
Not very.
What?
You're saying about lecture.
No, I know. I want mac and cheese.
Yep.
Have it
Okay.
with cheese, but it still makes sense.
That hits.
Cheese is good.
Another 16. And one
Hits.
more. No, that's
Oh,
damage.
16 more damage, okay.
And one last attack. I hit again. Another 14 damage.
That's on the short guy.
Okay.
Yep, it's all on the short guy.
Starting to look pretty hurt, but not yet bloodied.
Also disarmed. And
Yeah, the short one's standing there going,
that's
Great. He gets to do
that's
it
all.
with an ability. I'm not allowed to pick their pockets.
what's that?
You can pick their pockets, not their hands.
They can pick absolutely pick a sleight of hand.
Do they have anything
Are
on
you
that?
telling me I
Never-
couldn't
you've
steal his
never
phone right
taken
now?
a five from somebody when they're handing you a stack of
He
ones.
took it and put it right back in his hand. Nobody even saw
I
it.
could absolutely steal this man's phone
Yeah,
when he
he
was
took,
looking
he
at
took a
you.
one that has an
His
L
hand.
on it and replaced it with a one that has an L on
All right, move. Is that everything, Sal?
And that's
Yeah,
me.
that's all I got.
it. Sorry,
That's all I got.
G.
bitter.
Magrum.
All right. I will just note that I've not been using my blade properly.
The only one.
Every time I hit, I do max damage. That's what I'm supposed to be doing.
What?
Are you taking out to this magic I'm going to hit?
Object, not a creature.
Ah.
So
When
doors.
you hit things with your glaive, it does max damage. Yes,
Is it a thing?
it is a person,
A creature.
not a creature, not a
Place or
Person
thing.
thing,
Yes,
I'll do the 17.
but it's standing next
we
to
got
a
some
thing.
Pat Sajak fans out here. So which one are you striking at?
This little one.
Okay.
Keep going at it. 17 plus 5.
Yeah, AC's 14.
Yeah.
Yep, hits it.
Trying friend
Since I have to roll damage, like some
guy.
Chum.
archaic
Yes,
person.
the mooks are getting stronger and stronger. as we go
11 points of damage.
Okay, got it.
Happy on
And we'll do it again. Same dude, same person.
And with that, by the way, this one is now bloodied.
Nice.
like-
19 plus 5
He's
to
being
hit. Or
more
plus
like,
eight.
are these guys still alive? Jeez, it's been like a whole 3 seconds.
Normally we
You know,
normally you guys are dead already.
I mean, if you want it, pulls out every fire.
Magnum now has 200 hit points. I have to compensate for this.
9 points of damage on that.
We could just set off.
And you're going to get butt strike too.
Okay.
Am I still advantage?
and that's spell.
Yes.
Wait.
Yep.
I have 15 temporary hit points.
I'm sorry, I missed the second damage.
9.
9. Okay, got it.
16 to hit on the
Hits.
last thing, and that's a 4, I believe.
Yep, D4.
3 plus, where's it, 7? Damn.
Here's me thinking I had a lot of hit points. It's just
Hang on.
the other sheet. Oh, I got less. By like 20. No, 30.
I think it's.
But that's how warriors die to like
Do you get your
fine
strength modifier?
bending.
I think he does. I think you get your strength modifier, but no proficiency bonus.
What's that for?
Well, you
Butt strike.
you never get proficiency bonus on damage unless you have the Great Weapon Master on big things.
He gets proficiency bonus to hit.
Oh, yeah.
It deals 1d4, it just says 1d4
It doesn't
Plus
do
your rage.
strength.
plus the rage, so 7, yeah. Or 6.
6. Okay.
Doesn't-
6 plus 9,
doesn't add
15.
the strength.
Does his temporary hit points override yours?
What, like
I-
the ones that he gave himself?
The ones that he gives out.
He
I
only
gave
gives
it
it
to
to
him.
one person when you give it to
Yeah.
me.
It's on the beginning of his turns.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, here you got it.
It would only override it if it was more.
Okay.
Yeah. And the ones I gave myself were the same as he gave me, so I'm still 15 plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just
Yeah,
curious
we
because
have to
you
do-
should be able to give it out each turn.
So that's Willie next, unless there's some other madness.
Well, so is Hyena already went, right?
Hayne already went.
Or-
We went when we busted the door.
He did great.
Would you have given the hyena the temporary hit
I
point?
would like to point
Yes.
out I am still
So-
Noted.
I don't know. We can discuss this later, but I'd love to know where the line for Max is between dog friend and dog threat, or dog question mark.
I told
they're
him
all
last time that it was for
Okay, cool. Okay.
But also, he has a strange way of playing, so.
I want to point out that with Max being gone, his hirelings that are taking care of the dog shelter are definitely giving the dogs new homes.
Oh, they're like getting them adopted out as fast as possible.
Well, it's more of the fact that Max isn't there trying to stop them from doing it,
Right.
so they're running it like an actual business.
Outta here.
Right.
Get him trained and get him out.
Yep.
versus a play.
Get them out before Max comes home to play.
So
It's even funnier if you consider them as being warhounds because of how Max plays.
Okay.
Willie's up.
Willie is up.
So you got a bastion that's just like 6 standing.
More look at Gilbert.
Menagerie, technically.
I'm going in, so I'm gonna open the door and just stand in the doorway.
Stand in the doorway. All right.
Fireball.
And then
This
I'm gonna,
trigger.
yeah, I'm gonna
Nope, no fireball.
cast Sacred Flame.
We didn't have a miniature for Lilith.
Oh, I need a miniature for Lilith, don't I?
If you did-
Just
I got-
because. What's that?
So I got some
do-
too.
stay
No,
with
for
6
comedic
months.
value.
Oh, Fireball.
She's being puppeted, so.
You know, I hadn't even put that together.
Cute.
Yes.
Have little condos that are
All right. So
multi-level.
Cast and keep Sacred Flame on this one.
on that guy, okay.
We can help
Go ahead.
That's
Oh,
Dex,
sorry, it's a save, right?
Dex 19.
With
Nice.
Fails.
that was at disadvantage too.
It failed anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah.
I could try for a natural one if you'd like, but a
Doesn't-
4 was good enough to
My
fail.
instinct is
Doesn't do more damage.
No, it's yours.
Ooh, nice.
Oh my god. That's 20.
20 plus 3, 23.
solid damage.
Wow.
8, 7, and 5 on 3d8.
All right, that'll do it. No, not
oh,
kill him.
Wow, that's
Just
You
was-
said that'll do it.
He's already
That'll
gone.
do, pig. That'll do.
Dust.
And then
That one is probably bloody by now.
Not quite. Looks close, but not quite.
It is covered in blood, just not bloody yet.
Yeah, it is. It is injured, but not yet bloody.
Oh, that Sacred Flame may have cauterized everything.
Well, I'm also using the flame tongue sword.
I hit that one.
No, I am.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. You have one too.
then with my
Oh,
bonus
I did-
action, I'll do a
Long last.
I'll do a
I'll have to do
spiritual
it
weapon.
right today.
Hell yeah.
I hit this one.
What's that?
There's a bonus action.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon, okay.
To attack this
Do you have
one.
a spiritual weapon?
Magrum.
You can throw a dice out. Give your hand.
Yes, I do. Weapon or hand?
Weapon.
I got a weapon.
Might as well grab the hand out too for Lilith.
Assuming 24 hits, right?
You also you have advantage on that, but yes, it's DC AC 14. You can roll for a crit or fish for a crit.
Do you need to plug your phone in, by the way?
Yeah. Well, no.
Yeah, won't say no to that. I'm at like 18 years.
No, I rolled 14, so 25.
Anyone using the hand?
Lilith, I would assume her
Uh,
manifest mind.
yeah, I need the hand for Lilith.
Nice.
Yep.
11 for
11
damage. Yep.
on the same one.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I got you.
11 force damage. Yep.
Press the button, turn it on.
Damn. I like these guys.
Now it's bloodied.
Yeah.
All right.
My new one.
You got to make sure the little light's on. Because the scene's just been plugged in since I had it on and it had gone into standby. I wasted a 20. I dropped my dice for no reason.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Plus your spellcasting modifier.
Who's got the highest passive perception here?
I'm sure I do.
22.
22. Okay, got it.
In terms of in the room, you have 19. Yeah.
19.
Okay, yeah, we both have 19.
Okay, got him. So
Wasn't that
priests
fire?
are up next. So the three priests of Osibus.
I want to.
What's
Here's
that?
my reaction.
Okay, as you
Suck
do.
this guy near me.
Put him right there so he's in
Yeah,
max tactic.
he's got to do the strength check though.
Okay, what's the
I want to
DC?
say it's 15 unless it changed.
Fails.
Yeah, that, right? Like,
What?
Right. And its speed is 0, and it's right here next to it.
Right inside max tactic range.
Yep.
Two separate squares, right?
Put him right here.
There he is.
Okay.
Uh,
I think
Speed is 0 for him.
can,
It is.
You can't opportunity attack.
So that-
oh, no, okay.
Yeah. You would have to move out. Of
And all of them are at disadvantage on anyone but me.
Exacto knife set.
Fantastic. So, and that's
I'm trying to decide if I should back up.
for their first attack only, correct?
Nope.
Oh, for anybody except you?
Against anyone but me,
Got it.
which they would already have from the
Are they attacking him?
basically just
Well,
disadvantage.
the one that had the soul blade knocked out of its hand is going to hold up his hand at you,
Okay.
and he is going to attack twice. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
I know, it's hilarious, isn't it? How about a 19?
No.
Okay. Then one of them is going to attack. Let's see. The tall one is going to attack Willie.
It's really important.
Yeah.
And it's relevant. Am I still on her face?
Oh.
I was
The
holding.
branches of the tree. I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I think it grabs a creature.
Yeah. So you
But
fall to the ground.
I'm a ranger. Could I try and just?
No.
fourth movement does drop grapple.
Yeah. So yeah, you got yanked out of your claws.
Well,
I will give him another point of damage as he got yanked out of your
could
claws
I leap back onto the hyena?
on your turn.
Cool.
Yeah, that'll be a bit of movement.
So let's see. Willie, I'm assuming a 12 doesn't hit you.
No, it does not.
For now.
And yeah, another 12.
No,
So
neither one.
yeah, that didn't work very well. The third one is going to take a swing at who's got the trident? That must be Magrum. Okay. Yeah, they don't know about this disadvantage thing.
Well, I feel like it would
It
be
is
like a
Mac
it would be a,
being up in there.
it would be a
getting-
taunt.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter if they hit me. Let them hit me.
Come on.
With a 14 and a natural 1.
It doesn't hit me.
Doesn't hit you. And then it's going to take that last swing at Max. Because,
I was waiting for it.
all right.
Straight roll.
It is straight because I have reckless.
What, this? Well, the thing
Okay.
is, it's not cooperative.
Otherwise, it would be at advantage.
And that's another nat 1.
They're not killing each other with those nat ones.
Not yet.
This guy smacked
Ooh.
So,
On to my little person.
it's Lilith's turn.
Well,
Fireball.
I've been over
Fire.
here making a tiny hat for no reason because the
It's
got
Lilith's turn.
stolen from me. I've actually been making a tiny hat.
You're right below her.
It's a tiny hat of mine.
Still not.
You're last in initiative.
It feels like it's been
Cooperating
It has.
for
So Lilith,
you know what?
Incentive.
I do.
with the
have-
hand by the fireplace.
That one.
I have the ring of jumping, so I think I really am just going to launch right off the wall, right back at that woman.
On your turn.
Oh, I thought you said Lilith. I'm not Lilith.
You're not Lilith.
Wrong game.
Wrong game.
I had the same.
Actually, slightly this way.
Because Zana's
As
appeared, it's
Lilith
stuck in my head.
says, "Oh, I haven't tried this yet."
How she
Fireball.
And the hand, or the book, brings into being. We're going to use this in the corner of the room.
Actually, you know what?
There's literally nowhere to move in this room.
There's literally nowhere to move in this room.
Deva?
It is how.
No, this is a draconic spirit appears.
She's crouching though, right?
It is only a large creature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. She looks
Right
kind
about
of
the
hot.
top.
Yeah, this is not a representative mini. This is just the
What?
one
No,
that
you're good.
I thought was
Ah.
appropriate. Because it is a red-colored large creature, large draconic spirit who appears as she casts Summon Draconic Spirit,
So that's just a dragon?
basically.
It's not a sexy dragon lady?
The dragon ghost.
Bad dragons are disappointed. This could have been a great commercial.
I did give the
She then
Inquisitor
says-
later.
Oh, that didn't quite work how I expected. And
So it is a dragon lady.
the dragon,
I did give the Inquisitor a form.
Attack Max.
A form. An order form.
Okay, sweet. I thought you said a farm
first
phone.
starts
I
by
just wanna know
exhaling a 30-foot cone
Oh no.
Onto us?
onto the room.
I'm not even there.
that.
Wolf
Sorry,
wouldn't
my
do
left
that.
ear is
That's
sensitive.
cool. Don't
Super
worry.
great.
It didn't work quite as she expected, she said.
Actually aren't there.
So everybody make a let's see, sorry, I have to go back to her sheet.
It's going to be DC 21.
So I mean, honestly, there.
Yeah, it is 21, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep. A DC 21 deck save for everybody in the room and Willie.
I was one off. I had to roll 20 and I rolled a 19.
I make it.
You didn't have to roll, but thank you.
Listen, it's an area of effect that blasts out the door. I still don't do it. It's fine.
23.
I make
I'll
it.
take it on the chin.
Okay.
What was it?
Dex saving throw. DC 21.
22.
Holy shit.
Did you roll yours with advantage?
Anybody less
Yeah.
than a 21
Well,
fails.
I gotta roll for the.
Yep, Hyena has to roll as well.
That's 8.
30.
Dexterity.
Oh, because I had you take resilience. Yeah, see?
I
See?
definitely hell. I rolled a 14.
You said 21 was what we had to beat.
rolled 22.
Yeah.
What's that?
That worked.
Yeah.
You said 21. Yeah.
To not cough when you're
Magrum and the hyena fail.
At
Um,
least they failed
Oh
together.
no, the hyena.
Yeah.
It's good. It's like
Hyena,
my
I
headphones.
I'm laughing.
And the 10 pit.
Yeah,
It's at 60.
there it is again. That's hyena laughter. I'm sorry.
So how much damage is this?
He hasn't said yet.
Sorry, I'm
I
enjoying
have not said yet.
We're effectively getting
10
fire.
Can I borrow a D6 from somebody? Oh wait, never mind. I got enough.
Oh, we'll find that.
You wanna-
I was going to lend you
I
some
was
of mine.
right on it.
So full is 28, half is
Oh.
14.
That's easy.
No, Are they fine?
28, so I take
One temporary hit point remaining.
Then reaches out at the two nearest creatures.
Oh, then I'm glad.
two nearest creatures.
Yes,
So me and Magrum,
you and Magrum.
unless the hand counts or the
No,
float.
the hand does not count. The book does not count.
That-
So yeah, I take.
Oh, wait.
17, so-
Sorry. Yes, I'll stick with the two nearest creatures. No, it's a 10-foot attack. Why not? The four nearest creatures. So that priest, Max, Magrum, and
So this is square.
Yeah.
and the other priest. Oh yeah, there's those four.
Okay.
So
So us three, the three melee guys, and the priest that's been disarmed.
Yep.
like exactly the size.
So that's Sal, a crit.
Okay.
That is going to be 18 points of piercing damage.
13.
Okay. Max,
That one would have been straight roll for Max.
actually, it would have been advantage for Max, wouldn't it?
No. Protection still.
Oh,
That's why it
okay,
was
so
straight.
that holds it to a straight roll. Okay, got it. So that's fine because that was a 19 on the die plus Lilith's attack bonus. So
Yeah, that hit.
hits. And that is, sorry, did I say 18?
Yes.
I meant 6 more than that. 24.
Okay, so I take 6 more.
Yep.
I meant how many?
You take 18.
That is
The
before it.
cultist
That is before it's halved, correct?
gets hit and takes 18 points of damage. That is before it's halved. It is piercing damage.
Oh, right, because I was crit.
So Shorty takes
When you attack Max?
18 points of damage.
Well, does Max, do you use a weapon when you attack? Sorry to ask you so many questions about Max today, but
Flame tongue sword, yes.
Yes.
We both do.
oh god, for a second I thought he has a flame.
And 13 plus, what is her modifier?
Okay.
Intelligence?
5.
Yeah, it's gonna
So 18 hit you, Magrum? Okay, 18 points of damage.
piercing.
Piercing.
Halved tonight.
So you get to have it, yes.
I'm busy in the hallway.
I just got to reduce it by 5.
You gotta work on this.
Sorry.
So what, she couldn't control her draconic spirit?
Did it roll advantage against the wizard?
No, was the you mean the priest?
Yeah.
Nope. Doesn't crit.
Okay.
Okay, that's Lilith's turn. She's gonna put her back to the door right next to where Willie is on the square next to him.
What?
At the door.
Right there.
No, her back to the
Or-
wall. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's hiding.
Right.
And as she goes by, she seems to be a little bit wobbly and puts a hand on you for support.
And now it's Gilbert?
And now it is Gilbert's turn. Perfect timing.
He just stealthed away.
Good. Gilbert? Well, we'll let him have his turn as soon as he shows up. Meadow?
He's actually in the bathroom like a game.
We didn't have to tell the world that, but yeah,
So is the little one up or is he dead?
They're all up still.
they're all up.
But he is the most hurt, yes.
He is bloodied. The little one is bloodied. If you want to take that extra attack.
Okay, so I actually can jump the complete distance of this room, no problem.
Yeah, so where
I
you
can
going?
Jump it twice.
Where are you going?
So I also get 2 attacks around.
Yes.
So
Yes.
so I'm
3
going
actually,
to use- I'm
if
going-
you're using your Nyx.
That's true. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to launch myself off the wall at the small one. And I'm going to try and use my offhand weapon to do one of these. And then
What is your offhand weapon?
It's just a dagger.
Dagger, okay.
I don't have anything fancy.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go after the tall one and go right for her face.
Okay.
Pointy hat.
I want the hat.
So you're gonna go for not actually wearing a hat, but okay.
They're
Not
wearing
wearing a hat, but
Okay, I've got tons of stuff that my items are all the ones I picked are all about changing her.
So if all right, Go ahead. You launch yourself at the short one. You make an attack with your dagger. Roll your attack, and then roll your damage because you're
At
probably going to hit.
advantage.
Oh, and you have
Thank
advantage.
God for that.
And you have advantage. Yep.
12.
21 for me.
What?
12
Oh,
plus?
12, and then I did.
Be 24 for me.
So that's 16.
Hits.
Okay. And then, so that is, oh, that's just a dagger, so that's a d4. Plus my dice. So that's 7.
7 points of damage.
Wait,
Okay.
is the modifier added to the offhand? I don't think so.
Well, the oh,
Because remember, I'm hitting with the offhand first.
Correct.
So it would just be 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't want to cheat.
Got it.
I do it occasionally.
Okay.
All right, and then so that's one bit. How's he looking?
He's bloodied still.
I'll probably hit him again, but this time with my longsword, and then I'm gonna. Well,
But-
wait, no, I'm going.
By the way, he looks like he has a ways to go.
I know. Plus, I can't stop my momentum, or I won't reach the pointy hat.
Well,
So
and
I'm
as you jump off of this guy to the pointy hat guy, the priest is the short priest prevented from taking an opportunity
Not
attack.
for me, at least.
Nobody else. Okay, takes an opportunity attack
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage, which was a natural one. So moving
Hell
on.
yes. Does that
Punched
mean I
himself
can
in the
say-
face.
Can I flick his nose as I go by?
Well, yeah, you flick your nose as you kick off. Sure.
Oh yeah.
Yep. No damage, but yes, you flick. You jump off. You land
So
on.
wait, is he wearing a hat?
Nope.
They're all wearing
They're all
the cloaks
bald.
with the hoods.
They're all bald. No, the cloaks are left downstairs.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
We're
You
wearing
guys
Wearing a cloak.
are wearing their cloaks,
Oh,
attacking them.
Now
I'd forgotten to mention how hilarious this scene was. A whole bunch of priests of Ossibus
with
just-
the giant.
entered the room and attacked the priests of Ossibus.
It's turf war.
The plan,
We're-
the plan, by
We're-
the way, was to be ready for the rope. Have you go in and talk to them. If the fight breaks out, pull the cover away.
This is what
But,
happens when
just
you
a sec,
don't
let's,
follow the
finish.
plan.
Let's finish the will.
You also
of
gave it to
Turtle
Mac.
stuck in here.
Anyway, I'm
Anyway,
going to go forward. I'm going to go after that person.
okay, pointy hat.
That
You're going after them with your main attack?
is a 10, huh?
Your main attack?
Yes.
With advantage still.
Oh. It's still a 14.
Like everyone in this
14 hits.
Except for the Dragon Spirit right now.
That flaming.
Maybe we should brutal strike it, push it back.
What's that?
11?
11 points of damage, okay.
Okay.
And then are you doing a nick attack?
I do get a nick attack if I hit. So
Same guy?
You don't have to hit.
Advantage.
that's 14.
Yeah, you do.
With Nader,
Yeah. No, you have to roll.
You just have
So that's 18.
you have to make an attack, not hit an attack.
Right, but you have to roll for the nick attack.
And then do I get to roll for my
Yeah, that's the one.
for my higher damage weapon, or do I? Is it the
No, this is another offhand dagger.
offhand? Okay.
Yep.
So you haven't used your swarm yet, so you can add D8 damage to this.
4 and yeah, I actually that's a good call.
Roll, add your d8.
Yeah, and they're just gonna be like bullying him the whole time, so I do get to roll this one.
7.
So then that is wow, that's 11 damage because I don't add the modifier.
All right, so that was 14 plus 11 for your 2 hits on that guy.
yes.
Okay,
14 plus 11 plus 3
why 3?
because of my first attack with the offhand.
No, that was a
Oh,
different
that
guy.
was on the midget. Yeah. Sorry, that was not sensitive. I'm so sorry. But he's really short.
So that is
I'm just in the other room.
24. Got it.
That's how I
So
check to know if you're in here. Oh, no one threw anything at me. Damn, he's missing.
all right. This one is looking pretty hurt. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Dang it.
Can I ask, seeing as Lilith is throwing things in through this door, which is now obviously open,
Well, Lilith did cast a spell with Manifest Mind
yeah, yeah.
through her spell book that's already in the other room.
Keeps throwing me when I hear that.
All right.
So she didn't throw something, but Willie walked up to the door and did a spell through it.
I opened it.
Yeah. So I'm just
The wizard
so
thing.
that one guy, because I'm down the end.
I would say
So-
yes. So get ready to do yours. Let me finish applying the damage. Hold on a sec. Pointy hat.
Hold on, because we still have the hyena.
Oh yeah, we still have the hyena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's their name?
Hyena.
Piano. There we go.
Wasn't even the right.
Me misunderstood.
All right, go ahead and make the hyena attack.
Piano, come get me.
Advantage.
Yes. Nice. That's gonna hit.
Short or pointy?
Actually, I do need another drink.
The most damage one.
The shorty.
Shorty.
It's 17 to hit, so that hits.
And it is bloodied if you want to use that.
Oh, I will. So first off, it gets
Max damage.
max damage, so 15 piercing.
Okay.
Do I have? Okay. And then.
You don't have to do it, but you can.
Well, I mean, it wasn't dead.
It's still up, yeah.
That's okay.
What is max buff the damage?
What's that?
And then it gets to move up to half its speed to make one bite attack.
Max
So
damage.
it's
I never used them, but I have it just in case.
Nat 20.
Oh, no.
Okay, roll critical damage.
Come on, let's max it out again. Ooh, yeah, I like it.
Max is really involved with this hyena.
11, 15, 17, plus 3, 20 piercing.
So 15 plus 20, 35 from the hyena,
Yeah. Oh, good job, hyena.
which is enough and takes the short guy down.
Chowing down.
Yep, that was enough by 4. All right, Gilbert, you can see the, well, shit.
He can run over.
I can see the two guys by the door, right?
Yeah, I'd say you could peek in and see the two guys.
Yeah, I'm just shooting through the doorway at them.
Yeah.
Just as an offhand.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
you
across
like
the way,
you
jamming
like
the door.
lean in between Lilith and Willie, and
Well, I'm not
can shoot.
there. I'm across the way at the other door, jamming it with an iron spike.
right, you cannot get an angle from outside the room unless you lean in.
You use the
Or,
removal
go
rod,
up.
so
You
the
have
door
to-
doesn't matter.
You have to go right up to the door. Either way,
Yeah,
To hit them.
I can. Okay.
You have to go up to there.
that would be sufficient to hit one.
You can just walk back after you shoot him.
This is true.
Yeah, it's only
Iron spike
You're
and
not
removable
close to
rod.
15
is pretty,
Yeah.
pretty
We're good.
much jammed.
Yeah.
Oh, I already rolled 21 for the head.
Okay.
With advantage, right?
Yeah. I didn't get the crit, sadly. But I did just roll a bunch of 6s.
By the way, the hyena killed Sam.
Huh?
The hyena killed the short one.
31.
Good boy.
Charm 34.
Sorry?
you were right. You were riding him when he did that.
No, she jumped off onto the other
I
one.
thought, but she just did her turn.
On is that pointy hat? Yeah.
No,
Okay.
she jumped onto the short one and then jumped onto the big one.
Oh, okay.
And
I just paused mid ball. Oh shit.
Which that was the least. No, sorry, that's not the least damaged one. That one is now bloody. Either way,
yeah. And technically they're slowed. I don't really think they're going anywhere, but
I
Well, the
you're
speed
right.
is also 0 because of him.
Oh yes, this is true.
yeah.
Okay.
Just saying this.
They're really slow now.
crossbow.
Got
And
it.
also sentinel in play.
I can just keep
Next up will be Max.
Hooded one.
Hooded one is the least damaged.
First one is going to be regular.
Not by a lot, though. It's also bloodied, actually. So they're both bloodied at this point.
15.
You know what's
hit.
funny?
15 hits?
Magrum can hit anyone in this room with his 20-foot reach.
Yes, he can.
You want to know something else weird? Because you've been in my house. This room is exactly the same size as my room in my house. Which
you
is really weird for me because I'm like, I can't imagine this huge
That
bitch in my room
is
with all
26
these
damage.
people.
26 damage?
Yep.
Because
Okay.
I've had people in there while painting it.
And then brutal onto the same one.
Well, it's cramped, right?
Okay, that's better.
I don't know. Yeah,
That
you-
is 18 to
show
hit.
you all my notes.
That hits?
If you don't like that, no, I'm sure I'll love it. Thank you so much.
I'm actually going to savage attack with that one.
Okay.
That is definitely better. 8,
Are you attacking the same one, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
21 on that hit.
21 damage?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see.
And same disadvantage.
Looks really hurt, but not down. Okay.
That one, yes.
Yep.
And that one got.
And that is now Sal's turn.
Okay. May provoke an opportunity attack. Oh no! Wait, no. I can go here. I suppose.
My phone's going so
I will start off with my Gilbert strike.
Oh, I'll shoot again. This time I'm not going to do any sneak attack. They can make a saving throw.
What's that?
They can make a saving throw.
Huh? He's trying to knock him unconscious.
Straight knock them unconscious.
Don't you have to roll to attack first?
Sure, but I'm just saying.
Can you hit a 14 even without thinking? Just roll me and see if you roll a natural one.
Have advantage.
Yeah, it's not going to happen mostly.
18 plus
Yeah.
11.
Saving throw, you say?
Yeah.
Against which one?
The least
the
hurt
point.
one.
Well, the pointy hat one is which is the least hurt. That is a natural 1 on the die.
They're unconscious.
So it doesn't matter how many hit points.
They're just unconscious.
They're unconscious. Okay.
It costs. Oh, technically, they still take a little bit of damage.
So they're not at 0 hit points, but they're unconscious.
Yeah.
Got it.
Add a D8 to it.
Oh, and the D8. Oh, dang it. So the actual damage is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's about as minimum as I can do.
22. Okay.
I wasn't supposed to be
So
that
that's
much.
a
6d6
I could have taken away other die. Yeah, I got 8d6. 66 costs for the knockout.
Okay.
And I could have stayed obscure for 2d6 and just rolled normal damage.
Very good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
and then I'll start swinging at the one that's up. That hits.
Now you have someone to talk to.
Okay, so that's 15 points of damage to the hooded one.
Okay.
So thank you for rolling first, because I was still trying to figure out what the actual DC for that was.
15 points of damage to the hooded one. Got it. That one is down.
It's dead?
Yep, 0 hit points.
Oh. Okay, then I will walk over to the other one, and I already hit it and roll the damage. Does the Dragon Spirit opportunity attack me?
Yes, actually it will.
It's with disadvantage. I'm speedy.
Oh,
Opportunity attacks have disadvantage against me.
yep.
Always.
A crit and a 3. Okay. Speedy worked for you very well right there.
It did.
That would have been the second time in a row the dragon crit you.
So I hit the one that's unconscious, which
Okay.
wakes it up.
Well, but it's also give me. So it's unconscious. It's an auto crit, right?
Yeah, it just is an automatic crit.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
so roll me critical damage first, and then we'll see if it wakes up.
It's a sinister way of putting it.
Why would you kill it? I could have killed it if killing it was what we wanted to do.
I wasn't aware that was the plan.
Gilbert, for your thing, do you find it?
You did yell. Now we have one to talk to.
It's
Huh?
He did yell. Now we have one to talk to.
it is dexterity.
I didn't understand what he meant by it either, but
Oh,
in
sorry.
retrospect,
Mr. Pacifist over here is murdering people.
he is.
Sleep.
Apparently, these necromancers have gotten Sal's back up.
Thank you though.
Okay, so that's 27.
27. That is 8.
I'll just keep knocking him down. If it's my dexterity.
Extremely injured cultist laying on, or a priest of Ossibus laying on the ground, not yet dead. I will say above table, he has 2 hit points left.
Why can't it be the girl?
What's that?
Why couldn't it be the girl?
Actually, it's the one with the pointy hat. It's the girl. Yep.
Okay. Well,
She has 2 hit points left.
whoever hits her next can just knock her unconscious again.
Yeah, but this time it's like
She's awake again in massive pain.
No problem.
It's still prone.
like-
Magnum's got this.
All right,
Yeah,
it
that's
is
my
Magnum's turn indeed. So
I will. I caught on that we're not trying to kill this thing,
okay,
so he will try to grapple instead and whisper, "Give up."
okay. Roll an intimidation check with advantage,
And because you're raging, you get to use your strength.
and you get to use your strength modifier. Yes.
Well, that's a 17 plus what, 9?
yeah,
I just want to point out, Magnum never went along with Lone when he said,
plus your strength.
let's not kill them.
Yeah.
Because Lone wasn't
Well,
trustworthy.
Lone may not have given a clear reason
Well, actually, so
sometimes.
20. It'd be 26.
I don't know.
Intim-
26? They appear to be somewhat intimidated by you, yes.
Give up.
Okay. Willie, your turn.
Oh wait, and I will give. Who needs hit points?
I'll take him.
10.
Woo!
Temporary, I still get 15.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot you're low.
Anything else,
No, I've
Magram?
still got the 15 from last time.
Oh.
It doesn't go
Okay,
right?
Willie, yep.
Wait, you have 15 from me.
I was
Yeah.
but 15.
I don't know when do yours go?
They don't. They're temporary hit points. They go away when we have a long rest.
Yeah.
So if we want to try to talk,
I'll keep those ones. No offense.
can I ask them whether they talk?
What's that?
Will you talk? Can I try to intimidate them to talk?
I'll talk. You're all doomed and will die and rise again at the sword of Osibus.
Who's that?
Say that 5 times fast.
It's who we worship, god of necromancy.
Could you say it 10 times as fast as you can?
Osibus, 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 Osibus. Osibus, Osibus, Osibus. I ran out of breath.
Fist bump.
That was more lung capacity.
Yeah, it was
Magnum
not
starts chuckling.
skill, it was capacity. Yeah. Anyway,
You just hear me say, fuck, this isn't Vecna again, is it?
it's not who?
Oh.
It's got a...
Vecna.
Oh, Vecna again. It's not Vecna, in fact. So, you get a little bit out of her. We're still in initiative. It's now the priest's turn.
Still grappled.
Yeah, I would say she's still holding that. So
First thing that happens. Let's see. Da, 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 da.
I guess they're standing again.
There, I have a table that I have to roll on.
Hitting them.
Oh, is that?
They were prone.
You were picturing?
Well, they were prone and you grappled them that way, so I assume it would be pinning.
Figure four leg lock on this guy.
Girl.
Girl.
Hey, how's it going?
D6.
Kaboom.
Oh, yeah.
It's an ankle lock.
Let's see. Eerie whispers can be heard around the body of the short priest.
Oh.
Any non-undead creature that starts its turn within 30 feet of the priest must succeed on a DC 15 wisdom saving throw or be frightened. And they then start taking their turn as they stand up again.
Oh, shit.
So we all have to make the saving throw right now, or
No, at the beginning of your
Oh,
turn.
thank God.
We can use that totally.
I mean, if you want to. Don't threaten me with a good time. Anyway.
The at the body of the hooded priest. Well, you don't know the effect, but it also stands up.
oh,
And then it goes prone because it's inside of Sal's space. It was in this space where Sal is.
It has not yet ended its turn.
Yeah.
So,
Everything except strength saving throws.
on your turn, anyone can make a check as an action to figure out what the F just happened.
might be necromancy.
It might-
Check wisdom.
On your turn. It.
Sal,
we'll
it's
get to
normal
you.
to play with people.
Okay. So just a sec. I need to note.
It says low fat diet, not no alcohol diet.
Okay. Cool.
No.
Say that.
Just got out of the hospital.
I think my brother may have.
I don't want to tell an adult they can't drink, but I don't want something to happen.
I think
Gallbladder?
alcohol and gallbladder problems don't mix. I don't think so.
Did you have it
But
removed?
also is a lot of
What's that?
sugar.
Did you have it removed? I assume
Do I have a...
the gallbladder removed.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Fats are gonna be the bane of your existence for the rest of your life. But
Yes. It sucks, because
All
I
right.
only eat fatty steaks.
all right. So what is the state then? I assume all the effects on those guys ended when they went down and they died. So the hooded one is going to step into that empty square. first off. Let's solve that. The
Now they're undead.
who is grappling?
That would be
I'm
Mac.
grappling.
The live.
Okay, it is going to make strikes at you. You did reckless before?
No.
No, you did not. That's not you.
He doesn't need to
So it is going to attack you twice with its scimitar.
with disadvantage.
Max is next to them, so
That's just an aura.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
It's a Max Tactics aura, but
So does 14 hit you, Magrum?
Negative.
Ah. How about a 23?
Yep.
All right. You take where is it? 7 points of piercing damage, finally. Why it's piercing, it looks like a scimitar, I don't know.
Tapped.
And if the target is a creature, it is paralyzed till the start of the priest's next turn. So you are now paralyzed.
Paralyzed on top of it on the ground.
it's no save.
No save.
Wow.
So
Underneath them.
trapped underneath me.
Okay, make a sentinel attack.
This is his plan the whole time.
I know you want to be there.
And
17,
nobody can understand that because you're
Ruh.
paralyzed.
17 plus 12, I assume, hits.
Hits.
Stab the guy.
Yeah, their DC didn't go up.
Does fire damage matter for them being undead?
Fire damage
Oh, no,
doesn't matter.
Isn't this the one that's being grappled that attacked?
No,
This guy.
the hood one.
Oh, okay.
So that would be just 23 then.
23 points of damage. Okay. Oh, I forgot the thing. 23 minus 16. Okay. Got it. So that brings us to the other priest, the short one who stood up. Who's next to the short
Max.
Max and the hyena.
one? So it'll attack
Be a
Max.
little tug of war game.
Protection.
No?
Protection. Okay, so it's a straight roll.
Yep.
Does a 19 hit you?
Does not.
Max has gotten, ooh, and a natural one also doesn't hit. Okay, so that's those two. The one on the ground with a paralyzed Magrum, I don't believe, I'm assuming with a paralyzed grappler, it's no action, they're free.
I mean, didn't it cast this? Didn't she cast the spell? Isn't that how they're alive?
No,
Oh, okay.
did nothing so far.
Okay. I
That's why I said you have to check to see if you understand what happened. And yeah, not your turn yet, Sal. The one on the ground is going to stand up
Are we sharing the same space then, or how does that
and
work?
step into an empty space.
Yeah, it's gotta go there, I guess.
I can't opportunity attack her, so
What's that?
I can't opportunity attack her, so that's fine.
Okay, and then Willie's right in front of her. So, how big is the aura?
Anything within my 5 feet. So the same that anything that would have advantage for them to attack.
Oh, so it could attack you. Okay, we're gonna have to swing at you then, and sentinel or protection. So just straight roll.
Yep.
We're trying to get on top of me.
That's a 17.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. That is another 17. Shit. Okay.
I don't think I can knock this one out.
Okay. We have who's up next? Lost track. Oh, Lilith.
I don't know if I can knock Undead out or not.
Hey, Lilith.
She can't do anything about it anyway. And unfortunately, I think if anything could clear being paralyzed, maybe. But and as
That'd be more his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So.
But it's only for a turn, so.
so actually, let's go ahead and have the draconic spirit take its turn first. Everybody, make a dexterity saving throw.
What, she still can't control it?
No, can't control it.
Paralyzed auto fails, doesn't it?
I think it's
It's got to be auto fail. Yeah.
it's disadvantage.
Well, I got a luck stone. Doesn't that give me a 1 at least?
It gives you a 1,
All right.
a total of 1.
It's like if you're
That's still not a critical fail.
no, it's not.
Luckily, there's no such thing. Yes.
That was deck, right?
Dex check. Yes.
Shit. I missed
DC is 21. Gilbert.
It doesn't matter. I
Oh,
rolled.
it is within the 30-foot cone. Yep. You didn't step back, did you?
Well, I was going to, but I didn't want to interrupt. It's fine where I am.
Okay.
I also rolled a 29,
Okay. And you have evasion.
and I have evasion.
So it doesn't matter. You're standing right there and you don't get fired.
I'm just behind Zara.
Yeah.
Whatever the character's name is, going. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yep. Actually, I think Willie's blocking more, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that is if you failed the save of 21, that is 24 points of fire damage. If you succeeded, it's 12.
15, so down to 18.
It is then going to once again pick 4 folks. Actually, it's only going to pick 3 because there's only 3 within 10 feet. Oh, actually, there's 4, but it's going to go after the 2 priests and Max. Max twice, just because. Which will be straight rolls on Max, right?
Yep. And advantage against the priest.
That is definitely a fail against Max. Hey, 18 plus 7.
Yep.
All right, so take 18 points of piercing damage, half to 9. And then against the priests, well, it's not, is it considered your ally?
Doesn't need to be. 7.
Just attacking anything within range
Anything that I consider an enemy.
or anything you consider an enemy whenever anything attacks it.
Yep.
Nice. That's a hit and a hit. So both of the priests also take 18 points of damage. And the Draconic Spirit has to check and see if it's afeared. It is not afeared. So that's 34 and 18. Got it. Okay. Then Lilith is going to take her turn. She once again she's actually seeming at this point disoriented as she bumps into Willie.
Hey. Oh no. I don't think I can help with that.
Oh, actually, I should be hitting these buttons. I didn't realize I could.
Hey, you're a cleric. How long does Bliss last?
5 days.
Like an hour?
Bless?
No.
10 minutes?
Bless is a minute.
Yeah.
A minute?
Yep.
Yeah.
Concentration, too.
With concentration.
I know it's concentration. I just know it had been cast last session.
Because it scales up on their value.
It's a minute.
Some people had Bliss on them last time we did a thing. So I was like, wait, is that still in effect?
No, I can just do it in here.
I don't think it is.
Willie, you took 18 points of necrotic damage as black tendrils seep into your skin and also into Lilith's. And she seems to gasp.
Necrotic damage?
Necrotic damage, yes.
I have necrotic armor.
What?
Necrotic armor. Armor, necrotic resistance.
Oh, okay, so you take half. So 9 points of damage to you.
Nice.
Wow.
I've never seen that be useful. Like in all my time GMing 5th edition, people that wear that
Well, I
never
use
been
it.
hit.
And Lilith utters the words, "That's not right." Yeah. That's Lilith's turn. Gilbert.
Do I need to like stab Lilith? She seems to be doing things wrong all the time. Is she?
Whoa, jeez.
What?
Halflings handle.
You want to do like a passive perception check
Yeah,
on her?
something's going on with Lilith.
Give me a quick perception check.
So,
26.
Her eyes are black and she seems...
I'm gonna knock her out.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock her out specifically.
Okay.
I'm also going to use up other die so I don't do any extra sneak attack damage because I don't actually want to hurt her.
Okay. So she has to roll against your
Is she
DC.
within 5 feet of Max or anyone else?
No.
Well, within 5
me.
feet of Willie.
Just me.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's still
Which
giving the
works.
sneak attack
Yeah,
damage.
you-
Wait. So you get sneak attack damage against a party member because they're a party?
No, because they're within 5
technically.
now.
Okay.
No, not within 5 feet of herself. That would be, yes.
I was like, damn,
Yeah,
that's,
this is me.
that's something to unpack
Her
later.
and
She's just like, okay.
I roll a 1.
I'm sorry, I jinxed.
You rolled a 1.
I'm going to roll for my nick.
Wait, you're having
Oh, yeah, I'm a halfling.
Oh.
I'll take the 17.
Okay, at 17.
Oh shit.
Pommel of the dagger.
Just a sec. Let me check her AC.
Oh, sorry,
it's
that's
not
the roll is 17.
Oh, you roll.
20.
Okay, 20 something. Yeah, that'll
I think
hit.
it's plus 11.
I mean,
Plus 1 dagger. So.
actually, so it's plus 11, so 28.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a plus. It's
She
plus
won't
one
bother casting shield.
dagger. Okay.
Okay. And then you're going to attempt to knock her out. That's a save.
Oh, hold on. The
What kind?
the damage.
What kind of save?
Constitution.
DC 18 con.
DC 18 con.
That's right, eh? It was a 8 plus 5 plus 5. 18.
Okay.
She does take max damage, so sadly, 4. I can't do less than that. I can take the strength off because I'm not trying to hurt her.
Where is it? There it is.
And this is. Oh yeah, I wanted to hit her with my offhand anyway.
Natural 1.
KO.
She is knocked unconscious.
Anything
When she is knocked unconscious, the chronic spirit
Goodbye.
disappears from the field.
Because I knew that shit was doing shit we didn't like, right?
Yeah, technically, I didn't get to roll an advantage because it wasn't the concentration check itself.
Yeah.
Now, did she take any damage?
4.
Where you did?
Well, I didn't want to hit her with full strength. I was trying to.
You were doing a non-lethal attack.
Yeah, I was doing non-lethal. I
Okay.
took 4 points of damage on the die.
Okay.
So when I rolled my dagger die, I rolled 4.
Does her manifest mind also dissipate?
Manifest mind also comes off the board. Yep.
Yeah.
It's fine. She's got other uses of it.
Okay.
Look at all that room in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's room in that room now.
We have room for a couch.
Anything with my stunningly high perception check, does anything actually change in the situation right now?
Her eyes are no longer black either.
Okay, well, they're closed, I assume.
You just
Well-
kind of pop them open.
I don't know if she
Pull
has.
back.
You notice like the white of an eye peeking through an almost closed eyelid. Yeah.
Then you look really close and it turns black again. It's like, just kidding.
Okay, cool. So she's out.
Yeah. Anything else? Okay.
I don't think I have anything. I'm just standing there like, what? I don't know what's
And
going
by the
on.
way, at this point, you're the only one who's figured out something was going on with Lilith. Willie, you just saw
Yeah.
Lilith get knocked the F out by your teammate.
Well, you also saw black tendrils come out. Like,
Rather passive.
She just attacked me.
Well, no, like it was necrotic something that was going across her skin at the same time as Will's. It wasn't like black tendrils popping out.
okay.
No.
Right now,
It was a much,
I look like
it was
the
a much
crazy one.
subtler effect. Yes, that's, yes.
Don't worry. Right now, I look like the crazy one.
Yeah.
But I'm like, knock her out, and I'm just standing there like, what do I? Is she
However,
okay?
the dragon had just breathed fire, so
Yeah, I got hit with the fire.
I would
Yeah.
say
With her attack.
anybody with an insight of greater than, or a passive insight of greater than 14 or 15 is like, understand.
I'm fine not being fire.
So Willie would understand.
I have no idea what's going
No,
on.
you're clueless.
She did her attack and I got hit.
All right, so moving on though, it's Gilbert's turn now. Oh, sorry, we finished Gilbert's turn. It's Meadow's turn now.
All right, who's left?
That one is just
All
about to
three
die.
priests of
These
Osibus.
two were dead and got back up.
And this one somehow raised.
Yeah, that,
Yes.
Why?
you want to know?
Rise from your grave.
This one
You can
came back.
make an Arcana check or a Perception check to find out.
Tell you
I
what.
have a pretty good +2. Oh, that's a 17 on the die.
There is a tattoo on the two that rose from the dead. They have tattoos all up their arms. One of the tattoos is currently glowing kind of a sickly green on each of them.
So one of the things that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go try and cut a slash to disrupt those tattoos.
Okay? Roll to attack.
I don't know if it fixes it. Oh.
Advantage.
Yep, advantage. That's good.
Oh, cool.
Much better.
Okay, that's better. 19.
19 hits.
But anyway.
On which one, by the way?
Oh shit.
The hooded one or the short one?
Let's just I'll get the hooded one.
Okay.
The pointy hats aren't real.
You're gonna have to like jump over.
Oh hell yeah, I've got
Jump on her face.
Yeah.
jump on her face.
Yep, jump on her face, slash at her tattoo. And how much damage was that? I'm sorry.
4, and then I add Dex, so 8.
You can also do your.
You mean like the pixie swarm? I could add that as a D8 as well.
Go
I
ahead.
guess I will. That's another 3.
Okay. So 11. That's actually is your math fix.
Yep. Something like that.
Okay. As you
So that's-
as you slash across the tattoos on this person's arm, where your knife crosses the skin, there is a wound there, but the tattoo still seems to be intact.
Damn, magic.
It smells doing fucking nice.
It's like the knife
I've already
skipped
started
across the ink of the tattoo.
You gotta finish.
It's like
I'm
a
gonna try and
dashed
stab
line.
my dagger right through his arm. I just want to experiment while he's here.
Okay, you want to try? Go
Take
ahead.
his arm off. Just
Yeah, I'm gonna start trying to hack his arm off.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. That's a 19 on the die.
Hits.
it's also advantage.
Oh, advantage. Let's see. Go for that 20. It's an 18 on the die.
Using up all your good rolls.
Huh?
Using up all the good rolls.
That's just what you think. These dice are great. I've never put them in jail. Let's see. That's with my offhand, so that's a 3. My offhand doesn't get bonus, but then I get to go and
Great.
follow up with my main hand attack, and then I should be able to
Yeah.
nick as well. So
Well, no, you already did
that's a
one.
17 on the die.
Okay, this is your third attack. This is your next
17 on the
attack.
die. All right, that's 5 damage.
5 damage.
I rolled a 1 on that, but like I said, they've never let me down.
Well,
Did you roll advantage on the last attack?
she's got 2
Oh,
attacks.
I really did not.
She has an
You
offhand
can fish for the
attack
crit.
and a nick attack.
Huh?
She doesn't have all of
Fish
her
for the crit?
stuff invested in Ranger. She doesn't have extra attack.
That was a 17.
Well, she would only have to have 5 levels in Ranger.
What's that?
You only need 5 or 6 levels for extra attack.
How many levels of Ranger do you have?
So I have 4 levels of Druid, and all the rest are in range.
And what level are you?
So I'm level 15, so I've got.
Oh
11
yes, you do have one more main hand attack.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Gotta keep the
So
7.
you have
Actually,
four. You have 4
that's a
attacks
12.
if you use your 2 weapon fighting
Right,
at your
12.
hand.
So
I know it's at least 3.
Yeah, it's 4.
16,
What's that?
16.
Hits.
Okay,
Nice.
and then
And by the way, as you're attempting to chop off her arm with your dagger
so
or
that's 12
sword,
damage.
12 damage. The densely packed tattoos are preventing that from happening. You're still doing damage, but you're not affecting the tattoos or their arm.
Interesting. There's a lot of
You-
potential for that here.
Do you commune the information to the party?
Do I notice?
Anybody with a passive perception of 18 or above will notice automatically.
What I'll actually say, it's like, can't cut through the tattoos, boys.
There you go.
There you go.
But there's the other half.
You just see me stabbing at it.
There's the other half. Why do you care? Are you going to share that
Why do I care about?
about the tattoos?
Oh, if somebody gives me like a confused look, I'll be like, it's what's bringing them back, duh.
Okay,
There you go.
very good.
Okay.
Magrum gives you the lifeless.
That brings
stare.
us to Max.
First would be
You
2
know, if
wisdom
their eyes
checks,
go
I believe.
black, it's almost like they have no eyes.
Wisdom save.
1 wisdom save. Why 2?
Him.
No. One of them has an effect that causes a wisdom save.
Okay.
Yes, I forgot to have you make a wisdom save.
Oh shit.
Wait.
But
Does a 10 work?
no, you have.
No, I have 11.
I thought Rangers have proficiency.
Willie, did we take your
Grand total?
Wisdom.
Yeah, but I made her weird. If they have proficiency on wisdom, then that would only give me an additional.
Didn't we skip Willie's second turn?
15. That would give me an additional
Did we?
5. So then it would
Shit,
be.
I'm sorry. We'll go back and fix that.
15. So
No, I don't
15 if I've got.
No, we didn't.
I
Willie
have
took the second turn.
proficiency on my sheet,
What?
but-
Because I just said
Yeah. Told him to.
Oh, right. They were down.
My turn. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It was just
I'm gonna keep the 10 because I didn't put it
I
on my
didn't
character
attack.
sheet, so I'm gonna keep the 10. I'm
all
just
right.
gonna take the proficiency.
It doesn't matter either way.
Sweet.
So
Just use the dagger.
you were not luckily able to see the short one while you were on the face of the tall one with the pointy hat
I was too
doing
busy.
your stuff, but you are afraid of the short one.
The little one right over here, not me.
Yeah. Luckily, they were out of sight while you were doing your attacks, so we don't have to change anything in the turn. But you are afraid of that one now.
What if things that I fear makes me angry?
Doesn't matter.
Damn.
I have mechanics for that are bigger than your anger. Max.
So I rolled a 2
For
the save.
for your save
Yeah,
and plus anything, or is that a total of 2?
total of 2.
You are afraid of the short one.
You have guarded mind.
The thing from Mage Slayer. Yeah, that's what I've.
You can choose to use it once.
Once per rest.
One for a short rest. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, darling.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use it, so I'm not gonna be frightened.
Succeed.
I'll
Okay.
tell you later.
Yep.
Legendary resistance.
Flipping, right?
Once per short rest.
That's pretty dope, actually. It's better than legendaries.
It's nice to have 2 for other reasons.
Okay.
I do like having it, but even if it's worse.
I'm going to
So you're not afeared.
gonna target the shorty.
Okay.
First one's going to be regular reckless, and that is a crit.
Nice.
That is 19 doubled
Still wanna go
plus
through the door and
10.
find out what's behind the scratchy thing.
19 doubled plus 10.
48.
Yep.
48. And which one was that on?
Shorty.
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 And that's going to be just the first.
Shorty is down again.
He's down.
Yep.
Does he stay down?
Hopefully.
I don't know. Okay.
Put that off.
Ooh. Come back to that.
Comes to.
Okay. Anything else, Max?
I have
to wait till it
the
comes to.
brutal strike. I'm just debating on if I want to not use it and cut off the head or attack the hooded. I'm gonna attack the hooded one with brutal.
Okay.
That is 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Two, 32.
32. Which is also sufficient to take that one down.
Hooded.
Yep.
And the other one's still alive?
That one is still up with 2 hit points.
And now it's my turn.
Okay, Sal.
So I don't have to do the wisdom saving throw.
You do not have to do the wisdom saving throw. You no longer are tentatively afraid of the one laying on the ground.
That's fine. I have resilient for wisdom saving throws. I'm gonna walk over to the other one, and I'm going to
Which one?
the one that's
The
alive.
hooded one or the one that's left?
Yes.
Whatever paralyzed me, was that like a concentration thing? Am I still paralyzed?
Actually, it is. I mean, it's technically not.
Okay. Let's check it.
You're paralyzed till the beginning of the next turn.
Well, that's a shame.
Or yeah.
Okay.
So you
But it never
yeah
has
you miss
another
out,
Turn.
which sucks.
It never has another turn.
But it's like
Never-
stunning strike from a monk. It doesn't matter if the monk goes down.
We just got to try and unstun you. Do you have
Yeah, if somebody had something that could unstun him in time for his turn, but Magrum and Willie are in the wrong order.
Yeah.
So I mean, even if you unstun him, it's not going to do anything. So anyway,
So
what do we got, Sal?
unfortunately,
What's your roll to attack?
Yes, I attacked. I rolled a crit, but I am going to knock Kurt unconscious again.
So
This one.
yes. Well, you killed her.
I didn't use my weapon to
No,
They don't go unconscious; they die.
I just said something.
technically, she'd be left
Unless
at one.
you- unless-
She would be left at 1 hit point. That's what the rule
Wha-
says.
Why?
So whenever you hit someone with a melee attack, You can choose instead of dropping them to 0. You can choose.
Oh, you're choosing to do non-lethal. I'm sorry, I missed
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Very important.
Yes.
Okay, so you took half her hit points and knocked her unconscious.
With a crit. Yes.
Yes.
And then I am going to go over to
So
the
that one
two.
is unconscious with the pointy hat.
Yes, and I'm going to go to the other two. I do have passive perception high enough, so I see the tattoos. I'm going to disarming strike them.
You don't have to use. However,
I'm not
if you
going
want
to.
the extra damage, you
Are you
can.
literally going to disarm them?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
going to cut off their arms.
Okay, they have between them 4 arms.
Can I?
Well, just the tattooed. Are both arms tattooed?
Both arms are heavily tattooed all the
Okay,
way up to the
then,
shoulder.
Then yes, they're.
tattoos stop glowing or whatever they were doing when they.
The one that was glowing stopped.
I don't care. I'm cutting them off.
No, yeah, absolutely. I also recommend their heads.
Actually, sorry. No, the one that was glowing is still glowing.
Yeah.
Shit.
I probably recommend chopping off not just limbs but everything.
So but the arm comes off.
Geld that bastard.
What'd you roll to attack?
Oh, I have to attack.
It has an AC.
Oh,
Still get a advantage, yep.
This is. I mean, this is
20
a targeted
29.
strike. It hits. I have a specific AC for this.
okay.
Yes.
And the other one? Oh, where the fuck did that? Where did that go?
Went that
How
way.
I also need damage, by the way.
Oh, okay. I got it. Okay, 25.
That also hits.
Is it not automatically a crit?
Nope. Because I now have rules for attacking a tattoo or an arm.
13
13 points of damage.
for one of them.
You nearly sever it.
Okay.
How can you be nearly headless?
Well, it's nearly armless in this case.
13.
Also, is it the other arm or the same one?
Equivalent of Kevlar.
Two of them are down.
What do
13 was not enough to completely sever an arm.
well then yeah, I'm still this yeah.
Cutting at the same arm?
This is all towards the arm that's like glowing still. I would go after that one first.
Okay, so the first hit almost severs it. Second hit completes it.
Okay.
So
good.
now that one arm is off, and the tattoo does stop glowing on that arm.
Okay.
But you do notice they have tattoos all up the other arm too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. I did the one, and
You want to use your action surge.
no. Oh, I would have to also move over here. And then I'm going to evasive footwork because I didn't actually use my superiority die.
Okay.
My free one. An extra 2 to my AC, if it's even gonna
If
matter.
you had done your disarming strike,
It
you
would.
would have actually severed the arm.
Yeah. I realized.
So I'm not telling you how many hit points, but it's not far off of what you got. All right, so that brings us to and which one was that? Those hooded or shorty?
It was
Shorty. Okay.
the short one.
Got
I
it.
believe would have had that.
Well, they both had a glowing tattoo, and they were both down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said only one of them had a glow.
No, each of them had one. They're different tattoos.
Well, then yes, the short one.
Shorty. Okay, picking on Shorty. That's the way it goes. Magro is stuck, paralyzed on the floor.
Is the fear still in effect for the people that are...
No.
The fear would go away. You're not afraid of a corpse.
Do I still get to roll my 10 HP for somebody? I don't know why.
Why would you?
Why wouldn't I? Because I'm
He starts his
Oh,
turn.
it's
And because it's not incapacitated.
you don't get to take a bonus action. But you got relentless rage now.
Yeah.
So your rage stays up. Your angry, paralyzed self gives out temp HP, apparently.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, he's just sitting there. He can't-
13.
Thank you.
Still.
I think he needs it.
He's got 15
Okay.
from me,
Oh, that's right. That's right. Forgot about that.
and I
Sal has taken damage.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
I've lost 50 hit points.
Didn't you have
Plus
temporary?
50.
You fire breath me twice, and I didn't use Indomitable on them.
I didn't realize you failed it
I was gonna
twice.
say, didn't you have
Did
your
I do that?
temporary hit
Yes.
points from last turn?
I've been using them.
Okay.
I have too much luck against you. I'm sorry.
I'm
It's fine.
through Lil's
You-
pockets.
Also, I gotta say,
I think I've
You have
killed
glorious
your
armor
character
and you're the
or
biggest guy.
No.
wounded you more than the others.
Well, you killed him. You
True.
wounded me a
you're
bit,
also
but
the biggest guy in the room. It tends to draw.
It tends to happen. All right, moving on.
he's the one with the taunts. But
So Magrum's done. Willie.
Haunting.
But he has a tendency to run on all fours.
Willie.
No? Oh.
Literally just a pair of manacles
I learned
flying
something.
through the air at you to put on the go.
Giant sword.
Is it shaped like a dog bone?
Cast dispel magic. Is this a magic?
Are you trying to get rid of the paralysis?
The tattoos.
tattoo?
Oh, the tattoo.
Oh, on the girl is still alive. She is bound in manacles, by the way.
Okay,
It just
the one's
starts
still
taking
alive.
skin with it. Oh god.
Well, on your turn, she's bound with manacles.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Lilith.
Technically, on my turn, I just throw manacles at her. I don't go near her.
Spell.
Interesting.
What?
Dispel magic.
But we looted them from a dungeon.
No, but I was just trying to follow your plan.
Someone can put manacles on it, and when she wakes
Which one are you going to? The unconscious one or the one of the downed
Somebody
ones?
kick the bodies under the bed.
Well, they're the one casting it, right? So I would want to stop there.
You want to go over to like the one glow. So the one at the hood has a glowing tattoo on one of their arms.
Let's do that one.
Okay, so you dispel magic on that one tattoo. That one tattoo stops glowing and disappears. And you hear a faint soul scream.
That's Magnum farting.
What? Did I hear it right?
A soul screaming as it leaves
Okay.
the cultist's body, and Magrum tooting apparently at the same time.
No, that was the soul.
Magrum's got IBS or something. He's got a.
He's not moving. He's so tense.
We need the poo eats a lot of.
Oh yeah, he's still for a moment.
Yeah.
He started.
The tension is relaxed.
Magnum's
All
trying
right.
to copy Pooh's diet.
I'm still going through Lilith's pockets.
Well, it's not your
Honey and
turn.
Honeycomb do not
I'm just
make
letting
up
you know.
a balanced diet.
We're still at initiative, so I'm going to enforce that. So, Willie, thank you. Anything else? And you had to move into the room to do that, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to like walk him all the way over
You're
there.
not moving Magnum.
Bring out the dead.
Has to come out.
No, because they're being resurrected.
If you just said
So,
yes, then we could-
Assuming we don't want to
it's
kill
now
this person, so we gotta
Don't ask me.
the priest's turn.
they keep coming back. Just keep one with the. Hold on,
try
guys.
to whack him with the.
The ones with the
spiritual weapon?
tattoos keep
Yeah,
coming back.
don't use your spiritual weapon.
So just keep stomping on one of the guys with the tattoos. He can come back. We can kill the rest of them, and then he's just gonna come back with the tattoos anyway. It's perfect.
The two on the ground do not revive.
Oh shit! Never
Smash
mind,
their
guys. Don't
fucking
listen.
heads.
No, wait.
Smash this guy.
Regrets.
They're unconscious.
She's
So
unconscious and still alive, so hasn't come back as undead.
yes,
Oh. Does she have any nice gear on her? while
They have,
she's
but they
asleep?
have what? 1 hit point.
yeah,
They've got really nice silken white
One.
robes.
No, because they took one.
Oh, that's right.
How
yeah.
do you know they don't have
I
underwear?
just want to hit this one then.
You checked
I'm-
earlier.
I'm
I
mad.
missed
This cannon.
What's
I'm
that?
hitting this one with my spiritual weapon.
You're going to hit the downed one with your spiritual weapon and
What?
kill it?
They're just gonna revive then.
What did you grab that lets you know?
Do what you want to do, man.
You do you?
The weapon's out there floating. It wants to kill.
Listen, you're sticking your hands in.
I got
people's
mad
pants
because I
all
got
the
whacked.
All right, go
time. Why
ahead.
is this the line?
Roll with advantage, I think, too.
Exactly.
They're down. Prone.
Oh, yeah,
so.
it's
Auto crit.
No, you're not gonna tell me.
So just roll damage and double the dice.
I wasn't looking for this information.
I forgot what that does.
Do they even need to roll damage?
That's not what I asked.
They're at 1.
Well, actually, technically, Willie, your spiritual weapon smashes into their head, does a massive amount of cranial damage to it, brains spurt out,
Massive
God.
amount of 1 damage.
and then on its turn, it stands up
Which one?
I love it.
with a smashed to shit head.
Can't see.
It wasn't. Can't see it, right?
Wait,
He killed it.
what?
While you guys were distracted,
So you attack.
Willie brought his spiritual weapon over and Gallaghered its head.
God damn it.
Wait, so who'd you kill?
Now there's another one to deal with.
Oh, well, she's back up. Just be like, listen, we're gonna do that again unless you tell us what we want to know.
It can't listen. It's got no
It's
head.
got no head.
Oh, fuck. You're right. What if we cast Speak with Dead? That's more of a magical thing, right?
I think we have to kill it again to do
I think
that.
you'd want to use one of the ones that has a mouth, too.
No, I really don't. I really don't.
All right, moving on. So this one goes ahead, and it's going to.
It doesn't have a head.
Not much of one. It's like
We're on a roll today.
yeah, it's like
I don't even
fragments of
know
a
how to
head.
attack because I can't see nothing.
Otherworldly slime drips off of the priest and fades away moments later, leaving a greenish stain.
From where its head is.
Yeah, from where it's at,
What
it was.
does it smell like?
Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
What is bad?
I'm not defining it.
Miasma.
Miasma. There you go. It smells like bad air. When a creature
Bracelet did
any
fine.
creature starts its turn within 10 feet of the priest can reduce that creature's speed by 10 feet until the start of the creature's next turn. Until which the creature is covered by ectoplasm as well.
That's a psionic thing, not a magic thing.
These are not magic people. These are god people.
Are you going to ectoplasm my hyena?
So that handle ghosts as a matter of course. In addition, as a
Do you have any?
even better, they with it's not going to do it because as an action, it could cause itself to look like any creature that is medium or small, retaining its game statistics. So it could basically ectoplasmically shift itself
That's
into
okay,
another
guys.
shape.
If it looks like me, I'll just turn into something else.
This is true.
That won't be confusing.
It's not going to bother,
That won't be
however.
confusing.
All right, sorry. This is a heck of a monster stat block. I can't believe we got to finish this up pretty
The
soon.
items I picked for Meadow had like nothing to do with buffing my stats.
Attacking you?
I'll show you.
Having fun?
Yeah, figured. 2 attacks. Does a 23 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Take 7 points of piercing damage halved. You're paralyzed till the beginning of its next turn.
No saving throw.
No saving throw. It's rude.
Your AC,
Downright rude.
your AC is the saving throw.
It was written right before the 2024 rules, so I think they knew they were going to do that.
Yeah.
And then its second attack is now. Would your aura work
Not-
while it's paralyzed? You're paralyzed.
It still is up.
Okay, because you're not incapacitated.
Correct.
Okay,
It's unconscious.
it's still going to take a whack at just randomly choosing. Willie is once again the target. With disadvantage, we have 19.
Who?
Willie,
Oh, Willie.
19 hits. 7 points of damage, and you're paralyzed until the beginning of its next turn.
That's just good.
That's very rude. So that's a potential 6 paralyzes.
Yeah. If they had gone into you guys and hit, or had good initiative, this could have gone very differently.
That's why you keep
Especially with Lilith
If
malfunctioning.
we'd all gotten in here with a 20 initiative, this could have gone badly for you.
No, you did. 23, 23, 22, 20.
I have an intelligence
28.
8, I can't count.
Yeah, the 28, 23, 23, 22. Yeah, it's not like you didn't do badly on you did badly on initiative. Moving on. So
So I did disarm.
they
I think it was the short one though.
it is now Lilith's turn. Lilith is unconscious on the ground. Moving on. Gilbert, your turn finally.
I'm trying to check Lilith over, and yes, I'm rifling her pockets. That's just what it looks like to run.
You find the type of stuff that Lilith would carry, but
Because I know
seems-
what her usual
loadout is.
I know what everyone's loadout is.
You do. And
Yeah.
you're familiar with all the items in their possession because that's
no-
Gilbert.
There's no, yeah, absolutely. There's no extra like haunted
There,
stuff. slipped
no,
in the
there's not
pocket.
like any different stuff.
No tattoos on the back of her neck. Nothing that's glowing faintly in the
Nope.
corners.
No real clue for that.
Stab her in the back. For
I
not
like to
having-
think that Gilbert's the one that's been cleaning out all the sticks from Max's bag of holding.
That's the reason that it's not full.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, wait, don't you have
Yeah, I
to,
need room to
be
put
able
my
to
stuff
see
in there.
tattoos to know if they're there?
You're like, hey, what's all these sticks doing in here?
Fuck. Yeah.
Yep.
Um.
And you leave like 2, so he has 1 for each hand.
So these tattoos,
Yep.
they need to be specifically chopped off, or did he just stab them?
One of them
Don't know.
was
Listen.
cut off.
But
one
it
of them was
seems when
fell.
they're alive, you can't damage
So-
their
so-
tattoos.
Well, how big of a space is between each tattoo? Like, say, could I?
They
have
are
a-
densely enough packed you cannot carve their arms off.
What if I had
While they're
a
alive.
knitting needle?
I'm just gonna sneak attack a tattoo.
You're gonna sneak attack it. That's a
Right?
great
So-
idea.
so-
Mo-
These two-
moving on.
I'm actually-
Go ahead. Roll your attack.
I'm actually being serious.
I know you're being
Well-
serious, but it's Gilbert's turn.
wait, this one's
If you're attacking it, you
So-
do have advantage.
right.
I only cut off the arm on one of them, but both of them didn't get up, so it doesn't seem to have anything to do
I
with.
did.
You cut off-
magic.
He dispelled
I
magic.
just spelled magic.
Oh,
On that one glowing tattoo.
I thought you dispelled magic on the alive one. That's why I was like, cool, she's sorted. Advantage, right?
Correct.
20.
Dirty 20?
No, it's a flat 20.
A natural 20? So that's a crit. Yep. Either way.
He's like, well,
If you want extra dice or if you just want to double
No,
them.
I've got all of them right now.
I have all the dice.
he's like, I have a plan when I leave.
This is not me even attempting a New Zealand accent, by the way.
New
Not
Zealand
gonna happen.
accent's a hard one to get.
10,
So the whirlpool is the magic
30,
and well, yes,
37.
74.
What?
You crit.
Yeah, 74. Plus
I
5.
love this. Plus 5?
That's 79.
She's back to 1 hit point.
So yeah, 79. Thank you.
Yep. 79
Nick.
points of damage. Back to 1 hit
And
point.
then I nick.
What's that?
And then I nick.
And then you, Nick?
Yes,
Okay,
go.
go ahead.
That's all it takes. He's one.
Not a crit, but it's still 20 something.
Hits. Kills her.
It? Listen, I know we're slaughtering.
That was-
shit,
her.
but there's still-
That was tattoo I went for.
This one, right? Yes. And again?
Oh, you were aiming for a tattoo?
Yeah.
You damaged her enough to kill her, but the tattoo you aimed at is still intact.
With 80 points of damage on it?
On the second hit,
No, the first one. That's what I was going for.
you did massive damage to her,
Yeah.
and the tattoo remained intact.
I think we got to kill the tattoo after they're dead.
Okay. That's all right. I'm still in for it.
Magram, or
There's
Nathan,
so much I
has
want
figured
here.
it out.
Well, I think someone else figured it out, and I heard.
Okay, yeah, you have to hit the tattoos while there's 0 hit points.
Well,
Oh.
you think?
All right.
Oh, I was
No
just
head.
well,
Meadow, your turn. Your turn now,
I'm
Meadow.
really glad I'm not playing like an evil person because I really want to know what happens if you yank really hard on the tattoos. Would their skin peel off?
Go ahead and try if you want. That's your
Seems like
action.
a fucked up thing to do.
It
Play
is.
them. Play them.
You may attempt.
So,
You may
what I'm
attempt to
gonna do-
flay an arm if you wish. There
Metal
are
Slayer.
there is the sickly glowing
No,
tattoo.
what I really kind of want to do right now is if we have any like really nice like cord, we could stab. Because if I have a knitting needle, because why wouldn't I have one?
Where are you going with this?
Oh,
You could stab it through the tattoo and actually link it around just the tattoo,
Okay.
and then yank to see what happens. And the only reason I want to do this is because I want to know what happens, and I
Do
want
it.
the human to know it's not personal.
Yep.
All right. So,
So you're gonna stab through the glowing tattoo.
yeah, actually.
Roll to attack.
So I went to 0.
and strangely, you get the real.
I'll actually go with what it landed on there.
I'll allow it.
You also
That's a 17.
Hits.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Am I rolling with my 8? Or did I run with my die?
Yeah, it's an improvised weapon.
Oh, improvise. So D.
Now we're acting this out.
So that's a 2. But I've got really dexterous fingers, right? So if there's even a little bit, I can just really tear the skin open and go in.
You attempt to poke through. You poke through the tattoo successfully. You damage it a
Can
little
I stab
bit.
through her skin with my dagger first and then go for it?
Can your pixies help?
You know what? Actually, my pixies have really small, dexterous little hands. Instead of pushing,
I'm going to say above the
instead
table
of
in interest
pushing-
of time because we're almost out of
Instead
it.
of pushing them the 15 feet, can I push the needle through?
In the interest of time, I'm going to above the table tell you guys a tattoo requires 15 points of damage to destroy it.
That's not why I'm doing this.
I know that's not why you're doing this, but there will be no effect until there's 15 points of damage on it.
Ah, okay. Well, never mind then.
Now, if you want to make the knitting needle the coup de grace, wail on it,
I was
and
just
then
going to
knitting
give it
needle
to
it.
Max and say run.
Yeah, you would have
Done.
pulled the corpse that would have reanimated shortly.
Great. We could figure out what happens with the... Anyway, it's okay.
We could go through the rest of the mansion.
Come on, roll attacks.
Oh, I
You've
rolled
got
a-
several of them. That was
Alright,
one
that's
attack.
fine. So that was 2.
That was
And I'll just
that was.
be
I'm
like-
going to say that's one of your main hand
I
attacks.
just rolled a natural 20.
There you go. You got a crit with your main weapon,
So
and your swarm to help,
that's 7 damage.
and you can double your swarm.
18, so that's 18. The swarm then rolls 8, so that's 16. So 18,
That's a lot.
24.
24 points of damage.
34.
Yeah, 30.
You destroy the tattoo on your second attempt. There is now a knitting needle through an arm that is dismembered from the body, and the tattoo is pinned to the hand. Yes.
I'm still. What happens?
It stops glowing, and there's now a loose hand with a knitting needle through it, and you have it on a string.
4, and I throw it.
Okay.
What were you expecting to happen?
I wanted to know what happened if the person.
Okay. Anybody else in the initiative order going?
What about me?
You're allowed to go.
What am I doing?
I don't know.
Like, am I still paralyzed?
You're unparalyzed.
Okay, the three of us are not.
Max
paralyzed.
and Willie are still paralyzed
Oh.
for this round.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened? And I'm just.
So
gonna,
I'm gonna.
Oh, I actually.
I want to stab.
Sal
one of these
gets a
things.
turn. Okay.
I want to stab one of these. Things.
All right. You go ahead and make an attack.
That's a 19
Advantage.
plus.
Hits. Give me damage.
Sorry,
10.
10.
I'm like, I need to.
You nearly destroy the tattoos on the other arm of that cultist, but they're still visible, and it looks like they're sufficiently powerful to be present still.
Well, so I can attack again, right?
You can attack again. Yes.
It's gonna
About
be
hyena.
3.
Advantage.
Yeah, about the hyena
I
too.
forgot about the advantage.
Oh yeah, we didn't do the hyena.
That's
either.
right. 18 plus to hit, and then that'd be a 12 damage.
Okay, 12 points of damage will do it. You managed to obliterate the tattoos on the other arm, which is good because, again, above the table, this one did recharge and would have stood up again. The other two failed to recharge their ability, which is why they didn't come up again.
Okay.
So they wouldn't have come up again either way.
Okay. So the hyena doesn't need to attack anything.
No, they're fine.
It could if it wants to.
So
Hyena's not looking great.
Oh man, here I'll cast a little.
No, you don't heal him.
we're short on time, so I'm not gonna go into anything else after this combat. But I'll just let you guys know that you'll be getting at the beginning of next session, which will be in 2 weeks. I have a work trip, so I cannot be here next week. Any of you guys are welcome to.
Yeah, Sam wants to. So.
Okay, Sam will entertain you, I am sure. So yeah.
Anything goes. Just try and disturb me.
So yeah, send out on Discord in my sub channel, if you will.
Actually, I have the snail race map in my car.
What level? Ooh, that could be fun too.
I was thinking that's what I would have done, but then
Yeah, leave it in your car and just do that next week. That'd be great. I will be sad to have missed that.
Snail
But
racing's really fun and it's a great.
yeah,
game.
so
you want me to record
in
it?
2 weeks, you will be getting some lore.
You want me to record it?
I wish.
I mean, with my stuff.
Oh, with your stuff? Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, and then I could post. I'd be happy to post your stuff
Yeah.
You want me to hold on to this?
if you want.
I got a bunch of GoPros and need to use them.
Does that mean that we all get a GoPro and then they can it's all just us bobbling around
Potentially.
at each other? And they can get you can actually tune in to separate
How many
side
GoPros
conversations.
do you have?
Right? What are they whispering about? Tune in.
All right, so before we get too distracted, everyone, let's thank the folks on YouTube. Again, we hope all dozen of you liked this. What's that?
People watch this?
Very few,
I
but
did.
yes.
Don't question the audience. See my face on something public, I'll just run away screaming. So don't tell me where that is.
I'm gonna show it to you.
Mid-American Viking on YouTube.
You'll never see me again.
Thank you very much. Everybody have yourselves a great and safe day.